If you knew why, it wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, if I had a reason, then I'd feel better about it. Let me mute really quick so I can do my intro, and then I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome to the stream today. We're doing Chronicles of the Spheres, part 9. I had to switch software for my stream because Streamlabs desktop, like I swapped monitors, so I have all new monitors right now, but because I swapped them, Streamlabs got it in its right mind that for some reason it's not listing my encoder that I was using before, and because of that, the encoding was crap. So I switched it to OBS. So I'm using OBS, but for some reason OBS is only letting me do like half of the bit rate I was doing before. So I'm still at 15 megabit bit rate, which is still pretty good. I can't remember what the recommended is for YouTube, but I know for 3440 by 1440 it recommends up to 30. So we'll see how this one works. And we'll kind of go from there. So far, 15 megabits according to the stream. I'm not losing any frames or anything like that, so it's stable. So I will take that as for right now, and then I'm going to try to see if I can work on Streamlabs desktop. I personally don't mind either option. I really wish that I could explain why OBS isn't correctly doing the 30 megabit that I was doing previously. I don't know if it's a network issue on my end or if it's something to do with just the way OBS encodes. I don't freaking know. So until that happens and I get it figured out, we're just going to be using OBS for now. Right now we are waiting on, so it's just going to be us tonight. It's me, Daybob. We have a new player. I'm sorry I'm forgetting his name off the top of my head because I've only seen him the one time. We have D, and then we have our Dungeon Master. Red is not going to be here tonight because he's been working, he has like Sunday shifts now. So it's just going to be us four effectively. So we'll just kind of go from there and see what happens. I'm not showing anything on stream right now because we had some one-offs with each of our characters. So I don't want to give anything away to where their characters went and how they're positioned and stuff. So we're just going to kind of leave it at that for now. And then once they get back and jump into the chat room with us, then we'll chat with them. I'm going to unmute myself on Discord, though. We're going to check in with Bob, see how he's doing, because he just had like a tooth or something removed recently. So let's see what he's up to. And hopefully my brightness isn't too bright for my camera. So that's 107. I mean, that's what I'd really like to have it at, but I think that's... Let me check one thing here. I'm just going to pull this in front just so it... No, I don't want to pull that up there. I want to do... There, I'll do that. That should be fine. All right. Yeah, see, it's the stupid green screen effect. How low can I get it? Let me ask, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you pull my stream up for me?
Yeah, give me a minute.
I just need to check a couple things really quick. I adjusted the brightness for my actual webcam, and I need to make sure, and I can't tell on my side, but I want to make sure that the green screen isn't showing up on the edges of where my camera is.
Where am I going?
It's YouTube, TreeSloth84.
Where am I going?
You'll just have to mute the stream, that way it doesn't echo back on you.
Oh, I've got it pulled up right now. I just heard you tell me where it is. You look okay. Screen looks okay.
Yeah, so like right around the edge, like right where my hand is, right about there. Can you see any like shadow or anything that looks off from like the rest of it? You'll see it pop up on the stream.
Well, you look okay. Screen looks yes. There is about a scroll bar and a half of gray that shows up only when you try to reach off screen, basically.
Okay, that's fine. As long as it's not there all the time. That's just a lighting effect of my hand just happening to be there, but that's okay. As long as there's not like a bunch of visual artifacts, then I'm fine. Cool.
Gray shows up only when you try to.
I appreciate it.
Mr. Bob.
Yeah, I hadn't heard Bob since I came up here.
I'm here, brother. I just have myself muted so you can't hear all the crap I got going on in the background.
Okay. If you could come down to D&D Adventures, sir, please.
Oh, shoot. Well, I'm happy that the stream's at least looking all right. How you doing, D? I just heard.
I'm good. I'm good. How about y'all? Sorry, I'm doing 8 things at once.
I know how that is, man.
I'm playing fucking zombies, and it ran over.
What game you playing, bro?
Xbox, Call of Duty.
Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah.
No, I was telling, fuck, I'm sorry, I can't, you're a new guy, so I can't remember your name. I apologize. Apologize ahead of time, man. I suck with names.
All right, I do too. Orbis is probably the thing to go with. It's my gamer tag.
Okay.
Orby.
So,
I guess if we're feeling flirty, Orby works.
Yeah. Well, be prepared for D to tell you that all the time, then.
Oh, yeah. All I know is right now, puppy is not with me. I'm not happy.
Yeah, I was telling Orbis that like 4 days ago I swapped monitors on my computer and I upgraded all my monitors. When I did that, it screwed up my Streamlabs desktop on my main stream PC. So now Streamlabs on my stream PC isn't detecting the encoder I was using, which basically screwed everything up. And I had to switch to regular OBS. And OBS seems to be working fine. The problem is I'm only streaming at about half the bitrate I was before, because OBS is like not happy with my stream stuff. So like it just, like I'm at 15 megabits right now and I was at 30 megabit before. And it actually just dropped some frames right now. It's not a lot, but it's enough to make a little bit of a difference, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It just pisses me off why the other one wasn't working. Like, I don't get it, you know? And I'm kind of curious if maybe I have like a dirty connection to like an electrical outlet and it's causing interference along my like along the internet or something.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It's just, it can be, you know, when it works good, it works fine. But when like Streamlabs doesn't want to work, it just like fucks everything up. Oh. Ooh, that's a big drop frame there. Okay, see if that helps out. Trying to think if I want to use QoS or not too.
What does that mean?
QoS is like a prioritizing thing. Basically, like it'll limit like upload and download.
Queen of Spades. QLS, Queen of Spades.
it'll limit upload and download speed to like certain devices on the network. So I can tell it like, yeah, I want QoS enabled, but I want all of the horsepower going to this specific PC when it comes to like uploads, that type of thing.
So I'm not much of a Trekkie, but it's like when you divert power from the guns to the shields, but it's upload and download speed on devices.
Yes. That's effectively what it is, and I'm just trying to determine, because like you can set it up correct or you can not set it up correct and it just fucks things up. So I'm gonna test it after the stream is off. But I did see that that my router had this thing called flow control turned on, which can like pause packets for sending data and stuff, which I think can actually cause screw ups to happen where it'll pause like the internet connection to like my streaming device for a moment because it gets quote unquote overloaded. So it's trying to be smart about it, but in actuality, it's making things worse. So I turned those off just to see if I get any more dropped frames between now and after I turn it off. Because I got dropped frames as soon as I turned it off. Because I got pissed off that I changed something. But yeah, I'm gonna fuck with it after the stream though, and see what happens. If I can get Streamlabs, if I can get OBS working really good, I'd be super happy because I'd much rather use OBS than Streamlabs. But I'll have to see what happens, honestly. I don't know. Should be interesting. I don't even remember half of what we were doing last game, so this should be fun.
Some monsters pretending to be the hyena monsters. I forget the name of them.
Jackals?
That doesn't sound right. Anyway, so we did a combat, and then after combat, we went a bit further, and there were the mine carts. And then we found a room that had a whole shit ton of the flowers that indicate that our reborn warlock had died there before. And that's pretty much where we ended.
Oh, yeah.
That's my best recollection.
Well, it's better than what I had. So, you know, props to you.
All right,
That was
Noah.
a damn good recollection. Goddamn, I can't even talk.
Recollection?
Yeah.
Recollection. Wait a minute. I came into something weird here.
Rectolation? Huh. The new word. I
Don't
haven't heard
shame
that
me.
Yeah, no, we don't judge. We
Nope,
absolutely don't judge.
We can ask
You know,
questions.
everybody's got their thing. Yep, we ask questions. That is correct. Okay. Noah, start up the machine.
We're going now, so you can go ahead and do your intro.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Chronicles of the Spheres. After a little bit of a hiatus, because, well, life. We are here to bring, the next act in our little saga. And, things are rolling along. Everybody had a little one-shot before I came in here tonight. So everybody's got little pieces of a puzzle. And, we're going to go forward from here and see how things play out. As always, I am your DM, Digger, and we have Big Daddy D, and we have Tree Sloth, and Bob, and we have a name I really can't pronounce, so we'll just call him Handbook, and Red, who is usually here, is currently working. We hope to see him in the next week or 2 weeks. Our thoughts and prayers are with him as he has to do that horrible thing called work.
Yeah.
Boo jobs.
Yeah.
And that's the
Ooh,
game.
they are,
We'll see you guys next week.
Hey, quick question. Do I have any of the things I put on my person on me when I wake up?
Nope.
Okay.
Aw. So, if it's any consolation about Red, you guys should be aware that our bosses are financially incentivized to get him out of that position. If I were to compare us to the medical field, they have a doctor doing nurse tech shit. So,
Okay.
the guy he's filling in for is he's way overpaid in that position. So,
Okay.
Hopefully
Excellent.
they resolve it pretty quick.
Yeah, here's hoping. Okay, so we left. Just so everybody remembers, you all got a long rest. So make sure you note that. You guys are standing in a corridor, and there is a door in front of you. D's in the front, and
What's all that? Where's my puppy?
Puppy's right behind you, where he's been the
Okay.
whole time.
Well, you was on that other
Are
bullshit
you not
earlier.
gonna let me lead you down a bad road real quick?
Yeah.
I don't care. Let's go ahead. Yeah,
Please
I'm all for adventure.
follow me, boys.
All right, let's do it.
All right, we're gonna walk out here. We're gonna go around. Well, he just took a big jump over where I said, like, that's where we're going, but I figured we'd ease there slowly.
Yeah, you can't run through walls anymore, D.
Yeah, like we gotta
Well,
we gotta
I
do
don't
some
know that.
detective work here.
I don't know that yet.
No, you're gonna
So
find
I'm
out
gonna
real
run into
quick
the
when you
wall.
run into the
Yeah,
door.
you run into the wall and it goes boom.
Okay, it doesn't work anymore.
So are we all one with strange dreams last night then?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
I had a vision from the gods.
The gods, you say? More
I don't
than
know
one
what
of them.
god you worship, but the vision I had didn't have a god, didn't have what I'd call a god in it.
I just had a funny picture.
I never said it
I
was
was
a good,
told some
a
stuff
good
about
god.
somebody that was chained will be released.
Mine talked about somebody
Oh.
with 5 keys.
Yeah, I heard something about
Oh,
five.
we overlap in that.
5 is way too many. All you need is 1.
Unless you're opening a portal or something.
D,
Go ahead.
as you walked out towards the lip of the thing before you charged the wall,
Mm-hmm.
you saw 3 pieces of black and green stone laying on the ground.
I'm gonna pick that up. Say, ooh, it's shiny, and put it in my bag of holding.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try and figure it out yet.
Okay.
I'm assuming this floor that we're looking at is solid. Like, is it like, can I touch this ground and make sure it's solid like it was in the dream?
Yeah, the ground you're standing on is very solid. But as soon as you go over the lip, there is nothing solid there.
I'm gonna try the wall again.
Nope.
It worked last time, I promise.
Thump. You bounce off the wall.
The rules are different in dreams, guys. Don't tell me you never had the one dream with the spider lady and the 8 legs and plus 2 arms and the. Ugh.
My mom promised not to tell anybody about that dream. How did you know?
So what do you
We've all had that
doing?
one wet dream.
Okay, so we come into this room and this floor is not very solid at all.
Well, the
The lip before it is solid.
I assume we can walk around the ledge.
Yeah,
Right
you
through
can.
here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. See,
Then we go into the river.
My interpretation of the sketch is it looks kind of like an antlion pit to me, like quicksand.
It's a sheer drop from what I can see, like 250 feet down.
Ah.
Into the river?
No, into solid ground stone below, and then there's a little river that's an offshoot.
Yeah, this area here is a pit.
Yeah, it's all rocks and all kinds of death.
Well, I'm gonna try my best to carefully climb this way
What if
to
I
get
just
to here. So what I gotta do?
I need a dex check
can I
for
just
athletics.
throw you that way?
Dick? Check it, baby. We'll do. Oh, I done acrobatics, but it's the same plus a 13.
Okay. You're
I'm gonna
kind of
try.
wobbly. You're kind of wobbly getting there, but you managed to get there.
Hey, first I'm gonna try and throw
Woo,
Puppy
baby.
over.
I
Oh,
mean,
well, how far is the hole again?
It's about 50 feet, give or take.
No, I ain't gonna risk that. I'm gonna strap Puppy to my back
Okay.
and then
What's
try
your
and go around it. Same thing he did. So athletics.
Yep.
wouldn't it be acrobatics if you're trying to stay on your feet? Athletics is more like
19.
jumping.
But to be fair, what we're doing could be athletics or acrobatics because, like, you have to be athletic to climb a wall or hold on to it, but you also have to be acrobatic to make jumps and or distance checks.
Don't try to
And-
beat me with logic, okay?
In my previous groups, at least, because this is not really like a rule book area, they're most of the time fairly interchangeable.
Yeah.
So,
Can-
what are you doing, D?
He's strapping the dog and he's trying to do the same thing that Groom did.
Yeah, and I got a 19. Shit, I got a 19.
All right. So you make it just fine.
Hey, does anyone have a rope long enough?
Actually, I think I do. I have 2. So yeah, I'm gonna throw the rope back over.
As you pull it out of your back, suddenly one end starts floating its way over to me.
Of course, the man in the whips and chains would have rope.
Right? I don't know how I feel about that right now.
So, I want to try and.
that was a little. Okay, so when I said that, it sounded a lot worse than I meant it to. I meant the freakish side of you, not the other way. All right. I meant the sexual side of it. Let's not twist it here, okay?
Hey, we're not
Damn it,
twisting
man.
nothing. You're the one twisting it.
Yeah, right.
We
Well,
were
no,
fine
it's
with
the way
bigger
he said
options.
that made me think, wait a minute now, wait a minute.
All right. So I call out for you guys to tie it off on your end, and I try to tie it off over here so we can kind of make a zip line down.
Is there anything to tie it off on down here? Or do I need to hold it?
Do I see anything to tie off on? 'Cause I
Tied
assume
to
you'll
the
be where
knocker.
I'm at by now. Hey, door knocker tie it is.
What about
Do I
on our
need to
side?
roll for Boy Scout knock?
Oh, please let him roll for it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What about rolling for this? Survival, right?
Boy Scout knot?
Animal handling.
I'm thinking it'd be survival. You got a
Survival.
20, baby.
There you go. All right. All right. So you guys get down to where Grim is. What are you doing there, Grim?
We're gonna go through the door now that everybody's got here.
Okay.
And don't worry, I got you. I use my telekinesis to pull the rope back down to us.
So he didn't lose his rope. Cool.
What's the swirly gold light of death on here?
That
That's
is
what I've
a
been wondering.
that's a levitating lantern that Kale uses to see.
Okay, I just
Okay,
want to clarify.
so is this room still empty like it was before?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna carry on.
Okay.
This is another door to open here.
Yep.
What is this over here by a lantern? Is that just a wall, or can we keep going that way?
You can keep going that way.
If I look in that direction, do I see anything?
Just a moment. The dots there, that's a curtain.
Oh. Okay. I want to pull the curtain aside with my invisible mage hand.
Okay. You pull it aside.
Do I say anything on the other side? Okay. Is there a man I need to ignore? Should I pay no attention to the man behind the curtain?
Nope. But you do see a skeleton.
Rob to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Oh, that's
No, because then we were not supposed to pay attention to him. If that was the case.
he's a skeleton now. He waited too long for us.
All right,
If
so
I only had a brain.
We're on CPT.
Grin
It's already
seems to be
starts
heading
when we
this
get there.
way. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't turning my back on some kind of monster.
We're gonna slip through this door to town. Does it open, or do I have to go through a lot to get it open?
No, it opens. There's no lock on it.
Gonna go through the next door if it just opens. If not, I'm gonna fiddle
Yeah.
with the door, I guess. All right, flip out here.
Mm-hmm.
Am I noticing anything I didn't notice in my dream while walking through here?
Yep, there's no cage in here now.
Ooh.
I'm going to go straight to the black bag.
Ooh.
Do I see what I saw earlier?
White, blue,
You said-
and black.
No, I mean in the black one. Do I see the same thing I saw earlier?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna slip through here, and I'm gonna stop myself. Are there still tripwires on the ground?
Mm-hmm. 3 of them.
How many trips? 3 of them. Do I see where they're going?
Survival.
Oh, absolutely, sir. I see not. That's a 7.
Can I check this?
Does Kale even know that there's tripwires there?
And I did go down there, and I didn't know they were there, so I set him off.
He's looking to the south.
Oh, okay. He went a different way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask.
So
Grin
I
why
would
he
point out that
stopped.
there's tripwires here because, like, if I was to stop and look, you guys would have asked, and just in passing, my character would have mentioned that there's probably tripwires there.
Can I survival
Alright, you
check to
guys-
see where they go?
You guys want me to safely set them off? We can all stand back and I can just yank them.
I like that idea. I'm going to stand back and let you yank it.
Yeah,
Take a step back here, like right here.
yeah. I'm gonna go back into that
Hey.
room.
Hey, Biscuit,
And
you
then
should be one with us over here. All right, so
Oh,
Dig, we stand
back.
way back, and then I want to pluck on the tripwires with my telekinesis.
Okay. I'm going to ask you, in what order do you pluck?
Closest first,
Okay.
from my perspective.
And that's what I figured. So, okay, you pull it, and you hear click, and then nothing happens.
Okay, I
That's
pull it
good.
again. Does anything happen?
Nope.
Okay. I pull a dagger out of my belt,
Mhm.
and I take the dagger over to it, and I cut the wire. If it
Okay.
cuts.
Keep in mind now, there's 2 more wires to mess with.
Yeah, and then I'm going to cut the next wire, which I'm assuming trips it off, because wires don't cut very easily.
It's just like cutting thread.
Like tink tink, and then they're toasted.
Oh, see, I hear wire and I think metal.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
All right, so maybe the second one doesn't trip. I'll leave that up to the DM. But the idea to cut didn't occur to me until after I pulled the first one. I
That's
want to
fine.
cut the next 2, and
Okay. When you cut the third one,
Uh-huh.
you hear click and boom.
standing back was the right idea, guys.
Now it's time to rush in and see the damage.
Yeah.
For Azeroth.
Do we see anything?
Is there a
Not where
giant
you're at,
boulder?
no.
Okay. Where were the tripwires exactly?
See those
They
three
would have been
black dots?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Screw it. I'm gonna come around into the front here. What do we see?
You see a huge, like huge boulder
I
crush
fucking called it earlier.
on top of a sarcophagus.
Oh my god, I called this shit earlier. This reference is gonna come back at some point. I'm gonna look around.
So the good news is we didn't have to run Indiana Jones style, but the bad news is we probably crushed some loot. Oh well.
Well, if the loot is the same as it was when I opened the sarcophagus, there was nothing in it that really concerns you. Can we roll the stone off the sarcophagus?
I mean, if it's whatever's under there's got to be bone dust at this point.
Well, there's a couple pieces of metal I was interested in.
Hey, gold dust is still money, man.
Hey,
did you not hear how many times he said the word huge?
Hey, Mr. DM.
You did say several.
I'm gonna look for said item I mentioned earlier. Is it in this room at all?
No.
Okay. I'm letting you know I'm actively looking for this thing, okay? So if it comes into a room that it's in there, I am actively looking for one of these. So
Perfectly fine. Yep.
just making it well known.
Yep. But you guys do notice that the wall immediately to your north, this one up here,
Mm-hmm.
is now open.
Oh, son. I'm
Is it
going
open
through
like a secret door, or is it open like a boulder smashed through it?
It's like the wall fell down.
It was a circular shaped wall.
Fell through the floor down.
What is now in this room with me?
You are looking at the statue of a man with horns and a long two-handed sword with a manacle hanging off of his other arm.
Does this man
You said
have
a
horns?
statue of a man with a two-handed sword?
Yeah, what did you say was on the other arm?
A manacle. Like
Does
Slick
this
Man.
man look suspiciously like one of the people in this group?
There is a passing resemblance.
Mm.
Is there anything wrote on this statue?
Yeah. It says the Breaker.
Mm.
And then on the next side, it says the Releaser. And then the next side, it says the Razor.
I'm pretty
And
sure.
and
It
then
looks like food.
and then the final side, it says the Lover of Death.
Mm.
If I touch this statue, does anything happen to me?
I don't know. Are you going to touch the
Yes.
statue?
Oh, yes, I'm going to touch it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to touch the
Disintegrate.
breaker. Well, damn, that didn't work out well.
Is there anything of note on the statue? Like, is this just like, and what I mean by that, is this just a stone statue with carvings and stuff? Or is this like, this statue is actually wearing like armor and has a physical weapon in his hands that's carved around the, you know?
Yes. But it just disintegrated.
Oh boy.
They touched the statue.
The weapon disintegrated?
Or the whole
Yep.
statue.
The whole statue did.
Did the man that the statue is of, did he have horns?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
He did.
Oh.
Did I feel anything when the statue collapsed?
Did we just steal somebody's shit?
Can I can I do a check?
One at a time. Bob,
All right, quick question.
you felt a release.
Do I look physically different?
I don't know. Do you have a mirror?
Well, shouldn't we
I
be able to
have
notice?
5 people standing around me. Somebody would
Yeah.
notice.
We'll get back to that. Noah, what are you doing?
Okay.
I wanted to know if the dust that it fell into, you know, when it disintegrated, is it like normal, like what you would
It is
think?
granite.
So it's all granite.
Yeah, it's all granite dust.
I have a little pouch. Can I put as much of that as I can into my pouch?
Sure.
Fucking sand.
Guys, I got this. We just need to cast Mending about 10,000 times. D&D.
So it can hold about 6 pounds. So I'm gonna put 6 pounds of this granite powder. I'm just gonna make an item for it. Is that all right? Just so I have something that I can represent it in my pouch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a quick little custom item, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
No one know.
6 granite, not granite, granite.
Okay, I'm kind of just standing back watching all this go down. Do I notice any change in appearance in our reborn?
Say that again. Do what?
He's asking if he noticed any change in your appearance.
Got ya.
Please roll and investigate.
An investigate or a perception? Because I'm not really
Either or.
actively looking for it. Either or.
Either or.
My perception's better, but my investigation's better, but I think perception's more appropriate. So I get a 22. I rolled really well.
You notice that he seems to be taller.
Taller?
And using biscuits as the kind of standard, he looks to be taller.
I'm gonna.
Okay. Now, when we say he looks taller, he looks like he's a little bit bigger overall, or he looks like he's wearing lifts. He's an inch taller. He's a foot taller.
He's about 6 inches taller.
Oh yeah, that's pretty darn noticeable.
I'm gonna ask this.
No.
Is he suspiciously starting to look like the creature with the horns and shit? Like, is he getting that kind of big?
You don't see any horns in his head?
Height-wise.
The statue was 8 inches tall.
Oh, it was just a little 8-inch statue?
Yeah.
Okay. No, so like, based on the painting that I saw with what I saw with him casting the blessing, based on that perspective, since it was kind of over the shoulder, would you say that his character is starting to look about that kind of build?
No.
Okay. Since it's a 6-inch statue, I imagine that I was able to get all of the statue into my pouch.
You can imagine whatever you like.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. I'm just going to assume then. I mean, if it's a 6-inch statue, I should be able to mend that shit back together. I'm just saying.
Is there anything left over in the platform? Like, is there a hole to put something in or anything like that?
Yeah, we're going about this backwards. The Indiana Jones rock already fell, and now we took the statue.
Yeah.
Well, we were left unsupervised.
What did you guys do for D&D? We sat in one room the entire time to try to figure out a little statue.
The hole in the statue in the base is about 4x4 square.
Four by four square.
So, did Biscuit or did what is the name of Bob's character?
Grim.
I guess I could just call him Grim. Okay. Did Biscuit or Grim touch the statue first?
Grim did.
Grim did. Okay. So I'm gonna go up to Grim and I'm gonna sort of murmur in his ear like I'm telling him something real embarrassing, like his fly's open, and I'm gonna tell him that he just got cursed to be a little bit taller, and he should probably be more careful about what he touches.
And I'll just answer you with it's the smallest of problems in this grander life that I live.
I know many people who would not consider that a curse. You just grew
I don't
6
know.
inches.
I
I know a lot of white guys who would be happy with those 6 inches.
was
No, I don't want 6 inches vertically, sir. There's a belt line that I would like to have 6 inches under, if you know what I'm saying.
you just see Theoden in the background raising his hand. I could use 6 inches.
Why don't you?
Is there anything in anybody's possession that would fit in that square?
Yep.
Does it look like something would belong there that somebody has?
Yes.
Who has this thing?
D.
I do. The puppy? What am I carrying?
You have a stone in your forehead, right?
Yeah, I
Just
guess so.
about it real hard.
It's not that big, though, is it? I thought you were talking about
Your
feet.
head? Yeah, it is.
No, it's 4x4
Inches or feet?
inches.
Okay, see, I thought you were talking about feet.
No,
That's why I didn't think about that. Okay.
Barbarian's not that
I'm gonna
smart, all right? You got to
put my
give him
head
some
up
time
to it.
to run through that, you know.
Yes, I'm gonna put my whole head up to the hole.
okay.
This is
Does
how
anything
what
happen?
little brain he has gets stuck out of his head.
Yes, like I'm going to just lay my head on it and try to fit the jewel in the shape in the hole.
You take and you kind of wiggle around and move kind of left to right a little bit, and then you feel click,
Ooh,
and
do we see anything?
hang on, I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
The platform that you're kind of looking into,
Uh-huh.
okay, drops. And what you see straight down is, oh, excuse me again. Excuse me again. I'm very sorry, guys.
You're good, brother.
You see something with 8 mouths coming up the shaft towards your face.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You said 8
It
mouths?
sounds
Yes, sir.
suspiciously
Like
like a
fucking-
death
Oh.
blossom.
Ooh, that does not look fun, guys. Let's try to avoid that area. Can I put my head back in the hole and lock it back?
I don't know. Can you?
I'm going to attempt to.
That's an absolute no, sir.
You take and go
Please.
to pull your head back,
Fucking
and
face
the
hugger.
gem seems to be holding your head right where it is.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no, stuck.
Dude, he's gonna be a fucking
Just screaming.
alien by the end of this.
There's a scary monster coming running at me. Let's plug the hole between it and me with the most valuable part of my body.
It depends on your perspective. What's the most valuable part?
Yeah, exactly.
To be fair, he's a
Yeah.
barbarian.
That is not my most
His
valuable
brain is
part.
not his most valuable part.
As you're kind of watching these mouths come up, D, you you see them go. Oh, we haven't eaten in forever. This will be a great meal.
I'm gonna start kicking and screaming.
Why don't you just
Are you okay? Did you become
calm
one with the podium?
down?
So, do I see the opening that he's standing above?
Yes.
How far down is this creature?
At the moment,
Mhm.
about 45 feet down.
So, if we include my weight, plus fall damage, plus sword, how much approximate damage can I do to this creature when I hit it with a flying sword attack?
Listen, Link, I don't think you're supposed to do that.
What does your sword do? 40.
It's gonna do a shit ton of damage, is what it's gonna do.
My great sword does 2d6 plus 6.
And this motherfucker just grew 6 inches too. You better add some weight.
12, 24.
All right. While he's thinking about that, can I walk up and start rapid fire shooting rocks down at this thing?
Sure.
Can I walk up and start shooting sacred flames down the hole at this point? Because
Sure.
those are cantrips, so.
All right.
2d8 a hit.
Every time I hit it with a rock, I push it back 5 feet.
Oh, I like it. We're adding more math onto the
Oh
calculation.
fuck!
Okay.
What's at the bottom of a hole? A face hugger, a bunch of rocks, and a fire.
Ooh.
Noah, as you spit your sacred fire down, it stops 5 feet from them.
Let me ask you, Grim, do you want a flaming sword when you jump down the hole?
You can do that.
Absolutely. I can do that myself, though.
If you put the sword first, it'll go through the fire that's blocked.
Hit it with a little green flame blade on the way down.
Okay, I guess I have to ask, are you actually doing it?
Yeah, dude, we're sending it for freedom right now.
You said I have to ask.
All right.
You realize you take fall damage too, right?
We have spared the dying.
Absolutely, sir.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay.
Because your character certainly would.
To be fair, I'm hitting something that's going to be a little bit soft, though, so the fall damage that I take shouldn't kill me dead. But if it does,
Well, we're going to find out real fast.
we've got role play, sir.
I mean, you do have something that's going to break your fall, so
Okay.
I can hear the pain in his voice right now.
Yeah, right.
All right. All right. Just a second.
Like, shit, how am I going to make this work?
Going to come out.
Would you like a little bit of numbers from the book?
Nope. I got it.
That's
Thank you,
like-
Mr. Book.
He's ready for our bullshit.
He was. I don't know that you're ready to calculate this much damage in a 45-foot fall with somebody.
Oh,
The
wait a minute.
only thing I'm going to ask you, Mr. Book, is how much extra
For falling?
weight would armor add to your fall damage? Or would you just calculate a general number for it?
So the only thing that the 5e rules list, besides the weight of the armor that I can tell you, is that's relevant to this is they say that fall damage is a d6 for every 10 feet. Those are the only specs given.
That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. All right.
Do you consider
Thank you,
fall
sir, very
damage
much.
bludgeoning damage?
Yes.
It is, but it isn't.
Again, just from the rule book perspective, don't listen to me over dig, but normally it is bludgeoning damage because there's a hilarious interaction where a barbarian can rage to survive a fall.
I'm gonna, before he jumps down, I'm gonna cast resistance on Grim, which gives him resistance to bludgeoning damage. It just adds a d4 of resistance, so he takes one less d4 damage.
Okay. Fine. That is perfectly okay.
So here's the role play for me going down these hole, boys. You see me take about 2 steps, a leap. You see my sword start to slightly glow with a greenish hue, and you hear a battle cry. Just ah!
Guys, I could do the funniest thing ever. Who has 2 thumbs and knows Featherfall?
You ruined my damage, though. I need my damage.
He's right. You completely ruined the damage part of this.
I know, and I would completely be taking his roleplay away from him as he just falls slowly like a feather. I'm not going to do that to him. It was just a funny thought that
It would be a funny thought to see.
See, I would
don't
expect
hurt
Brad to
yourself,
do
Chris.
something like that. Just because. And you can tell him I said that too.
Who, Red?
Yep.
Dude, at this point, I'm pretty sure he'd jump on my shoulders. He's probably got 3 more characters rolled up. He'd be like, how much extra damage can I add if I stand on his shoulders?
All right. Pardon me for just a second while I roll some damage.
Hell yeah.
Said, pardon me while I deal with y'all bullshit.
He's like, I'm never giving this motherfucker a hole to jump in again.
Just make all pits ever bottomless, and then players know what they're getting into.
I'm just saying.
That's no fun at that point.
I have Spare the Dying, and if that doesn't work, I do have Revivify. So that's the worst case scenario. I can't bring...
You got to get to me though. That's where the problem's at right now.
I'm just gonna ride the barbarian down, and the barbarian will survive the fall with me on his shoulders. It'll be fine.
Okay. You guys, up at the top of the hole there, you hear. No, you don't hear none of that crap. You hear twang, smush, smush, splash.
Why does this sound like the ending to The Great Mouse Detective, when that elaborate trap is set up? Do you remember that?
It's been so long since I watched The Great Mouse Detective.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that in 30 years. So
It's such
Yeah,
a good
for
movie,
real. It is a good movie, though. You're not wrong.
Damn, you
I don't
just
remember
aged
anything
yourself with
about it.
that.
30 years
Yeah, I
ago,
ain't
I
seen
was
the
4.
movie.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, fuck you too, then.
30 years ago, I was 6. So
30 years ago,
I
I
had a
was
full
11.
mustache.
You guys can all shut the up.
I'm older. Wait a minute, hold
Very
on.
much.
I'm older than you, Bob?
yes, absolutely, sir. I'm 36.
Jesus fucking Christ. I thought you were like 60, bro.
Hell no, brother.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I just sound like a deep South red.
No.
Chill, brother.
No,
I didn't think so.
you sound like an old soul. That's what I'm saying, man.
For sure am, dude. You're not wrong.
He absolutely is. But
60.
The 2 people that sound oldest to the new guy here are definitely Dig and Sloth.
oh, you're not wrong.
You're
Yeah.
not wrong. I think we are the
How
oldest
old are you,
here.
Sloth?
41.
Although I do have to say,
Oh,
as
no. I'm older.
a
Oh, shit,
serious
D.
white boy, I have no idea how old D is.
It don't
Not
count.
the
Hey,
same as
black don't crack. That silky smooth chocolate.
Dude, I was
baby.
gonna say it's because
Yeah.
black people don't age after they get to like 18, brother.
That's
I'm
because we
just-
wear
You can tell me
lotion.
he's- I
Brother,
I'm
you
telling
can
you
dip my ass
20,
in a
or
vat
you
of
can tell me
lotion
he's
every
50,
day.
and I believe
I'm
you.
still gonna spoil like milk we sell on the discounter shop.
I'm just saying, bro. D sounds the same as he did 30 years ago. It ain't no matter.
Yeah, basically. Just fatter now.
He turned into Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nasty.
Okay, Graham,
The fact that you nailed that
you-
so hard is great.
you land in you went through 2 bodies
Ooh.
and are now in shin deep water.
It's only shin deep.
For him,
How does
yes.
he still have shins?
He lost the 6 inches when he smashed into the ground.
Like
No
a
ankles,
cartoon.
it's just shin.
Yeah.
How much damage did I take from that?
He's like Wile E. Coyote. He looks like an accordion.
And can I see anything around me?
The sound.
What the hell, Dick? Jesus, man.
All you see is water, and you see what looks like a pipe pushing water into whatever it is you're standing in.
Well,
I'm gonna yell down the hole. Graham, are you still one with life?
Are you one with life? Life.
I appear to still be breathing.
Breathing.
All right.
look, I'm just saying, it's 45 feet. It's not a fucking cavern.
No, it was 45 feet to the guy, sir.
Yeah, to the monster, not to the bottom.
Oh, I was gonna say.
We have no
I was
idea how
like-
far the bottom was.
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap, like 45 feet. I'm like, that's not that far.
No. So friends, I can get us down safely if we want to follow. I don't know if I can get Grim back up to us.
Oh, I
There's
think
nothing down here worth
I mean, we can pull him
coming
back up,
down
can't we?
for.
you tied a bunch of ropes together. We
The
might
rope?
be able to get them. I have
Yeah.
rope too.
I've got 2, so that's what 100 feet.
Hold on just a second.
140 feet because I got like 40 foot of rope because I lost 10 of it a while ago.
Excuse me. Ouch.
I think I have some rope.
Well, D's got 2, or at least he had 2 when you guys started
Yeah.
walking over in here. So that's
Yeah,
100 feet there.
Right
Yeah.
off of that.
Yeah, we got 140 total, at least between me and I don't know how much
Yeah.
handbook has a.
Kale's got a unspecified, so it's 50 is the default, I believe. Whatever comes in the kits. I just grabbed an adventurer's pack.
Then it's automatically 50 feet.
Oh, shit.
So we got 190. If we knot them up, we probably lose about 10 feet. So about 180 feet.
I mean,
All right.
100
So I'll take the lead there. I'll tie my lantern to the end of the ropes and start lowering it down.
Okay.
Is he within 180 feet of us?
Keep losing that shit. Oh, there it is.
A little bit beyond that. He's about 10 feet beyond that, but you guys will be fine with the final 10
Yeah,
feet.
maybe he jumps up and grabs it or something.
Yep.
Okay. Then unless anyone has any objections, because I don't want to speak for the whole party, but I imagine at this point, all of us at the top work together and pull him back up.
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to
especially
be
if
at the
there's nothing
very
down
front
there.
of the hole.
Oh, that
As
sounds
soon
good
as
to
he
me.
goes to reach for it, I want to pull it up a little bit. Oh, you got to be quicker than that.
Yeah,
I just
He's
say
200 feet down a narrow hole. I don't know that you could see it.
Well, we're going to tell him to jump. I don't know. Don't rain on my parade.
Fair enough. But yeah, you could totally be at the front. I'm not much use here. I've got a whole whopping 8 strength. I don't know
Yeah,
how
I'm
much
probably.
it takes, but
So
it can't be
actually, I
much.
need no. I
It's
need
so
to be
weird to
back.
hear a monk say he has 8 strength.
I got
Well,
got-
it'd help if you don't think of me as a D&D monk.
I got 19 strength, so I think I should probably be at the forefront there.
No, one of us need to be at the back for the
Oh.
anchor.
Yeah.
One in the front, one in the back.
Yeah, I
guess
can be in the back.
A squat dwarf in medium armor sounds like a pretty good anchor. That being said, we've also got a sarcophagus. Well, the remains of a sarcophagus we could tie it to.
Yeah, we don't know what touching stuff's going to do. Last shit we touched turned into dust.
He has a point there.
All right.
Yeah, I'll
We-
hold on to it.
We got the dog that can help us too, especially if we use the dog as the anchor.
He's not that much of an anchor.
Yeah, he don't weigh that much.
They've tried that before, and no, that doesn't really work that well. Okay.
I'm envisioning a steel pit dog, which would be pretty heavy. Pit dog, pit
Yeah,
bull
he's-
was one of
He's not. He's more like a cocker spaniel.
He's a steel
Oh.
chihuahua.
it.
All right. Well, D, start pulling.
All right. What do I need to do?
Strength check.
All
You
right,
see the
okay.
rope, Bob? Are you gonna climb up?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Athletics, please.
I got a 15 first. Oh, no. I didn't do it yet.
That's
I
fine.
got a
Oh,
12
that did
for
that
holding the rope.
combat. Where's strength? There you go.
I got a 20 in athletics, if that helps anything.
I got ooh, that did not go good. 11.
Okay. You managed to keep a hold of the rope anyway.
I got a 21 for
Now-
strength save.
Since there's both of us, shouldn't we get like advantage?
I'm giving you advantage.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, then that makes it 18.
Yes. Actually, it makes it 19, but neither here nor there. Okay, Bob, give me another roll, please. Okay.
Or not.
I rolled. It's a
Yep, I
16
saw it.
plus 1, 17.
Yep, I saw it. You guys see Grim coming up out of the hole. He looks a
How
little
did it
big.
work?
Hey, Grim,
But
you got my
uninjured
money?
for the most part?
Huh?
But uninjured, correct?
Yep. Uninjured in the least.
Okay.
I gotta say,
Get my rope away.
Orbit's player is like, that went way too well. That's too encouraging.
Mhm.
My buddies are gonna do this again.
Okay, D, I need another roll.
Straight the right. Where you go? Ooh.
Cool. Noah?
13.
Why did mine not pop up?
All right, that's
18.
kind of okay. All right, Bob, last roll.
Ooh, at 11.
Okay. Do you see him starting to slide a little bit?
If you fall, I take all your money.
Roll.
You gotta get down there to get it, buddy.
Ooh, 21.
There you go.
I'm
Cool.
above at my end.
Yep. And Noah?
17.
Okay. Bob, you get +2 on this roll.
Oh God, an 8.
You see him sliding even more.
Oh, jeez.
Can I try to like wrap my hand around the rope, maybe get a better grip?
Anybody got any stickum?
I got a grappling hook. Does that count?
I don't know. Can we stick the grappling hook in him?
I mean, you can. The barbed edge may not get it out, but you stick it in him.
That's
for
his
sure.
problem. He'll be up.
DM, about
You
how
got
far
a
away
heal.
is it?
You got a cleric.
Yeah.
Is he
Right
within
now,
30 feet?
yes.
Okay, so I can start pulling on him. I can pull an individual closer to me if they're within 30 feet. I can pull them 5 feet to me.
Is there
So I
a
can
weight
just-
restriction on that?
No, it's supposed to be used in combat. They get a save or they get pulled directly towards me or directly away from me.
Do you allow it to happen, Bob?
Yes, I do allow it to happen.
Push
Okay.
him away, 100%.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna try and pull him closer,
Oh,
which
die
should
anyway.
kind of work like making him lighter.
Yep. It
Here.
brings him. That'll bring him up closer. D.
Right. 15.
Okay. Noah.
8.
Uh-oh.
You
Bob?
want me to do,
Yes.
you want me to do strength, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Another roll.
Yes, sir.
No.
A 9.
Oh my God.
Come on,
It's
guys.
so
Yes.
hard. All right. So it's going to slide. He starts sliding down a little bit faster.
Why
All
did
right.
nobody tie a knot at the end of this fucking rope for me to stand on?
Enough of this. All right, I'm gonna reach down. And I'm gonna spend a resource, and I can a certain number of times per day just pick someone up and move them 60 feet, and I'm just gonna pluck them out of the hole and set them down next to us.
Very good.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Bob, do you allow this to happen?
Absolutely, dude.
Okay. Pulls you up out of the hole and plops you down next to
Wherever, I'm not picky.
All right, what's happening?
you are out of the hole. You guys are all standing there. What are you doing now?
I'm gonna go up to Grim, and I'm gonna like stick my finger in his face. Like it would be maybe a little bit intimidating if our sizes was reversed, but it's kind of comical otherwise. And I'm gonna tell him in no uncertain terms that I was not one with that plan, and he should be more careful.
I'll be right back real quick. I'll only be a minute or two. You guys can
Okay.
keep going.
Apparently, whatever's watching after me doesn't care if I'm careful.
Are your friends not watching after you?
No.
Right. So we just left you down there to rot, did we?
Yes. We
Sorry,
would've.
I'm not talking
We
about you
would've.
guys. I'm talking about whatever God is dragging me through here. Thanks for the help, though.
All right. This room has nowhere else to go, right? There's the room we came in, or the direction we came from, and then the hole down. And other than that, it's bereft, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I'd like to sort of sulkingly walk away from Grim and his selfish maneuvers and start looking back the other direction.
Okay. So you come back around and you see the pillars. They're still there. And they're still the colors they were. Did you hear my explanation of them when you came in?
No.
Okay. So the one at the bottom of the room is a white alabaster. The middle one is a blue ocean color, and the one at the far end of the room is black onyx.
Okay.
And you see a set of stairs at the top of the room that appear to go down.
All right. I guess I get to this point, and then I remember that I wasn't the one who came this way in the dream, and I'm not really sure where to go, so I sort of stand around awkwardly.
And yes, you did.
Okay.
But you
I
passed
thought I
through the wall.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought I went through the walls and didn't really see this area. Well, either way, I probably get to this point and realize I'm being silly, and I'm not waiting for everyone, and I'll stand around and wait for them to follow.
Okay.
Is there anything this way, or is it just a wall? Because it looks like you can walk through here.
No, that is
whatever that is. All right. Well, I'm gonna go back to the room where Kelly is, and then probably kind of step this way.
Okay.
See what's up here. Are there any repeating symbols on here other than the man holding the sword?
Yep.
What?
I'm the one that had it. I'm
What
good.
keeps showing up over and over? What repeating symbol would I have noticed by now?
It looks like a black dragon with green eyes. And along the stairwell going down there that you're in, along the walls, it says the enslaver seeks to destroy the Redeemer.
Would I know if these are pictures of the enslaver or the Redeemer?
Nope.
You
would imagine that the one with the green eyes, because it immediately follows the enslaver, you would think that would be him.
Yeah, I was going to say at this point it's pretty clear that all the synonyms for releaser and all that stuff is your past lives, or at least whoever the statue was, and therefore a different person than this capturer dragon guy.
All right, one more wild question. Have we crossed paths with this particular thing in our travels so far?
No. Okay, let me rephrase that. You have crossed paths with a form of his.
He doesn't happen to run a graveyard, does he?
Nope.
Okay. All right, I was grasping at straws there, but I was really starting to feel that one.
it's going to blow your
Would-
mind when you find out who Dave is.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
I bet pretty good money it's not going to blow my mind.
No, I'm pretty sure it won't, but you know, it might be. You might find it very interesting. How about we put it that way?
Yeah, I'm not doubting your skills. I'm just making a joke about how I'm the new guy.
Okay.
Is Dave the thing that's stringing me along?
You said only one question.
Oh, you
Is
fucker.
Dave the thing that's stringing him
Oh.
along? He's, I asked it that time.
As someone
So
who sat
that-
on the other side of the screen, you can't just keep asking questions like that. You'll just ruin the surprise early.
No, I won't. Like, you have no idea how cool this story is, and he could just dump it on me, and it will not ruin it. It'd still be the greatest thing ever.
What, D? I thought I heard a question.
No, I was being a smartass.
Okay.
He was
all right.
asking the same question I asked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing?
I'm going to keep wandering down this hallway and hope that people are following me.
Okay. Stop. Come
It's
back.
hammer time. I got
Come back a little bit.
Oh shit! Somebody else said it too.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. You go up one thing. You see what looks like a path off to your left.
Huh?
You see that the wall looks like it's fractured in spots, and that you could, with a little pushing, could go through it.
Oh, well, if I know anything about D&D, it's that secret tunnels are where you're at.
Yeah,
Tunnels.
we're either gonna have two things happen. Either something's gonna open up or something's gonna collapse on us. So
I'm gonna push
pick your
the
poison.
wall.
Okay.
What
Then
does
you
it
need
do?
to get to where it is.
We're going to push the wall. You're going to have to be... Where's your character?
Right up under yours.
Oh. There you go. You know, the last time you put your face somewhere where it shouldn't be, I had to jump in a giant hole.
No. You cannot put that on anyone else. No one made you jump down that hole.
Thank
I
you, new
saved
buddy.
us all. You're flipping welcome, brother.
And then you made us save you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, for sure. Favor repaid.
Okay. You come into this room's kind of. Hang on a minute. Okay. As you take and push the wall in, you find yourself in what looks like a large room of sarcophagi. The walls, the floors, and the depression in the center of the room are filled with sarcophagi of every shape and size. Along the northern wall, you see another curtain. This one is purple in hue, and there are gold rings at the top along the bar. Closer inspection of the sarcophagi reveal that each sarcophagi has a 6-syllable name on it.
Do any of them look more fancy than the others?
Nay.
Okay.
It's okay.
No grave robbing today, huh? This is your realm of expertise, Mr. Grimm. So I'm gonna step back here and I'm gonna hide behind Grimm and let you take charge.
I'm gonna start reading some names.
Okay. You read the first one, and you feel kind of a tingle.
What are you looking for, buddy? Oh, I don't know what you did with it. I don't think you had it when you come out of the bedroom. You say a little tingle.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna read the next one.
You feel another tingle. Same intensity, same strength.
And I'm gonna read the next one.
And another tingle.
I'm just gonna go ahead and read them all. You said there were 6 of them, correct?
No, I said they're
Lined the whole room.
lining the walls, the floors, and in the depression in the center of the room.
All right, we're gonna start opening some sarcophagus.
Altogether, there is 160 sarcophagi in this room.
Oh wow, let's open some sarcophaguses, boys.
Let's do it. I'm not opening shit.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys realize how big this map is, but I think we got a ways to go still.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, listen, if the sarcophagi come to life, all we need to do is put some Robitussin, and it'll help us out, because that's guaranteed to
Rub
stop
it on
all
it.
your...
There you go. Some tussin.
What are we seeing if we open up some sarcophagi?
You open up sarcophagus, you see what looks like half dragons.
Oh.
Wearing black armor and holding two-handed swords, like down there, like holding the pommel so that it goes the length of their body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want to. Is there any sarcophagi in this room that look different than the others?
Nay.
There's not one that looks more inherently like a leader than the next.
Nay.
Are the swords all rusted over and stuff?
Nay.
Can I touch the head of one of these?
They look like they were sharpened yesterday.
Can I touch the head of one of these critters and see if I can talk to it?
Certainly.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Pick a number 1 to 6, please.
4.
4. Okay. This one's overall skin hue is golden.
When I reach in and ask it a question, does it speak back? I'm going to say hello.
That's not a question.
Well, when I talk to it, does it talk back? Does it acknowledge that I'm there?
The eyes open wide, and you hear in your head, "We stand ready to answer your call."
We got an army.
Keep in mind, none of the rest of you hear this.
Okay, I was just
I didn't hear nothing.
I'm going to say, who am I to you?
You are the commander.
Oh my god.
Who do I answer to?
Don't give up a fucking army.
She who hides in the night.
He who must not be named.
Don't even bring that up. That's not even funny, okay?
That's how I feel like this is going.
Pieces shall be named nameless.
So is this thing dead, or is this thing like in a state of hibernation?
Given what I've told you, what do you think?
Hibernation? By magical means?
Probably a good guess.
Okay, so it doesn't look like the sarcophagi are full of zombie dragon people.
No, they're apparently well preserved. I'm assuming they're all different variations of metallic dragons.
Identify the weapons that they're using.
They would
Yep.
be two-handed great swords, probably with a green jewel in the hilt. Somewhere along those lines.
oh.
The jewel doesn't have
Most
to be
of-
green.
Most of them are great. There are three of them. A third of them have green gems, a third have red gems, and a third have black gems.
Hmm.
This room is pretty creepy. I don't know that I'm one with all the weird people.
Okay.
I'm
With
just
an
gonna
ancient
say-
obelisk.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to say sleep, my friend. Your time will be soon.
At
And
your
leave this
command.
thing alone.
His eyes close right back up.
I'm up
Is
at the
there
end
a
of the hall,
book?
looking down the hall.
Or anything in this room?
No.
Holy fuck. I feel like you're sprinkling the answers all around me and I just can't grab
I
it.
know, we just can't figure it out.
I can tell you all what I figured out up to this point. We are in a series of cave and labyrinths that are tied directly to me and my character. There is some kind of, I mean, I'll just tell you this as character now because I've figured out most of this shit in character. There's some kind of draconic god or something that's guiding me because when I fell down that hole, what saved me was wings that sprouted from my back that you guys didn't see, that I only caught a glimpse of.
Hmm.
And it slowed my descent to stop me from getting hurt. And most of the statues in this place are statues of me in a past life.
Quick question
Shall-
for Dick.
shall you say?
Go.
The horns that I saw on the releaser, were they like devil horns or like dragon horns?
Dragon.
Oh, I was envisioning tiefling. Okay.
Nope.
You would have been wrong. Well, I mean, that was a good thought because that's kind of what I thought at first. And then I tied all this stuff together slowly. I guess we keep going. Yeah, there's got to be answers somewhere in this damn. Labyrinth.
Before you leave this particular room, I would like you to roll arcane, please.
Absolutely. Fuck me. An 8.
I only asked this because I don't know what sort of thing we're rolling for. I had poked my head in as well. Do you want me to roll arcane?
Yes.
That's a 15 if you did.
Yeah, I did. I saw it. It comes across on my screen over here. As you kind of look in and you see the name, you see the 15 names across the sarcophagi. Your head kind of clicks, and you go, "Oh, those are all their true names."
What do you mean by that?
Just exactly what I said.
Like they're the true names of the individuals, or
Yes.
okay? And when we say true names, we're talking like you have your birth name you're given, and a name that refers to like your soul. That if someone knows, they have control over you.
Correct.
Okay, that's not a bit of lore I'm familiar with.
Somebody should copy these names down so you can remember them later.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Should I be writing these names? Well, I mean, they apparently already are listening to me. I don't know why.
Because you don't know their true names, and I'm a character uninterested in slavery, so I don't really pay attention to it. So your character doesn't know their true names. I don't say anything.
Ooh. No one asked you, cat. Leave me alone.
Bob,
Yeah.
you feel a connection to this room.
Hold on a second. Wait a mother mucking second. Do I have a true name I'm not aware of?
Wouldn't that be interesting?
Yeah, it would be. Hold on. I'm waking up another dragon. Not the one I just woke up because I feel like that's rude.
Well, if I understand the lore drop that Dig just gave us, everyone has a true name. You just got to discover it. That's the way it was in the lore that I'm drawing from, which is the Aragon books. But is there a conversation going on behind the scenes or something, or is someone waiting for?
Yeah,
Oh,
someone
you
else?
guys just see me with my hand on a dragon.
This one has a red hue, just in case you were curious. Okay, so
Okay.
Noah, what are you doing?
I went up to the end of the hallway here. I'm gonna look down the hallway.
Yep. Okay.
Do I see anything of note?
That's what you see.
I'm just gonna keep going down then.
Okay. You have a door to your north and a door to your southeast.
Gonna look north.
Okay. You see a room, very Spartan in its furnishings. And you see, aside from like a small bed, you see a desk.
I'm gonna look through the desk.
Okay. Roll your investigate, please. Okay.
19.
Oh, come on.
Something bad happened in a game you're playing in the background.
Yeah, I died. Hopefully that'll be ending this game. We got 40 seconds. Yeah, this game's about to be over. Good. Yep, it's over. All right, now I can focus.
Okay. So, what are you doing, Noah?
I was looking through the desk, and you told me to roll the investigation, and then you didn't say anything after that.
Yeah, look in your Discord, please. What are you doing there, Kale?
The fuck?
I sort of followed, and I guess I'm not that interested in the desk, so I guess I'll try the other door.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh, I saw a whole bunch of doors, but if it's just like a bedroom or a bunch of bedrooms.
Yes, but as you're looking at them, I'm assuming you're going to walk around them, just kind of look.
Yeah, I'll glance at them real quick.
When you get here, this room looks really, really familiar. And you see a frame on the wall with nothing in it.
Oh, okay. So in my dream, this is where the only picture that looked real was, but the same picture here in real life is blank. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Is anyone else in the room with me? No, they're not. Okay. So I guess I start to say like, oh, that's weird, but no one's around, so I just sort of walk out.
Me and
Okay.
the dog are going to be snooping around a little bit.
Okay. You see 7 rooms. They're all little dormitory rooms. Each of them has what looks like a frame on the wall, but there's nothing else. There's nothing in the frame.
Hey, Biscuit, that this frame over here, where my torch is, that one in my dream had a picture on it. It doesn't now. Do you see any of these frames have a picture in your dream?
No, didn't make it this far.
Oh. Well, I guess get good, scrub. No, I'm just kidding. I don't say that. I guess I want to walk up towards Theoden, and I see there's a door behind him, if I'm reading the map right.
So this is the room I'm in. Does it extend into another room, Dig?
There's a door at the top of it.
All right, I'm gonna go through the door then.
Okay.
What am I looking at in this big room here?
You see 3 large sarcophagi in here. And when I mean large, the other room, they were about 7 feet. These are about 12.
Oh, okay. Do I see anything in the room besides the sarcophagi? Like, what's this little thing down here, this star?
There is nothing there.
Okay. Is there any other exits to this room, or is this a closed-off room?
That is a closed-off room.
I'm gonna walk into that room with a circle full of rooms and see if anything looks familiar to me.
No, nothing looks familiar. As you kind of look in each room, you notice that in each room there's a frame on the wall, but there's nothing in the frame.
Does it look like there's threads or anything torn from the frame?
No,
Or just empty frames completely?
empty frames completely.
Can I pull one off the wall?
Yes.
When I reach through the frame after removing it from the wall, is there any resistance, or is it just a completely empty frame?
It is just a completely empty frame.
All right, I'll place it back where it was.
Okay.
But there's nothing else in the room? No,
The only thing
no
that
mention of anything?
that is odd is the room that Kale is in, which you walked by.
Yeah.
That room has a small bed and a desk.
Is there anything at the desk?
Did you take it with you or leave it in the desk?
I took it with me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
As you kind of look at the desk feels familiar to you. And the chair that is at the desk looks like it would accommodate your current size.
Well, I don't know that Moongazer took anything, so I guess I'd leave it there.
Kale, what are you doing?
I'm looking for something that I guess catches my attention. I see a sarcophagus. I'm like, oh, sarcophagus, great. That's not likely to have answers to what Grimm's looking for and what's going on, or where the priestess is. So I'm sort of. My character would be probably plowing ahead in the dungeon and then occasionally pausing and looking back and realize he's getting separated. So I just kind of looking around as I go. I'm not found anything that I'd sit there and investigate, but I want to be looking around.
I'm going to kind of slip in behind him and see what, so what's in this room?
3 12-foot long sarcophagi.
Which one looks the most important?
The one at the far end.
This one?
Yep.
Can it be pushed open?
Yes.
I'm going to push it open.
Okay. As you push it open, you see it is black velvet lined and smells of grave lily.
Is there a body in it?
No.
Does it look like there was a body in it?
Yes.
Any remnants at all?
Investigation.
Absolutely. An 11.
You don't see anything.
I'm going to open the other two. Gotta push them all slightly open.
Okay. You push the other two open. They are red, velvet lined, and you smell the grave lily in it, in each of them.
No bodies though.
Nope.
Can you see the impression of where a body laid?
Yes. That's how you knew that there had been bodies in it.
Okay, so do any of these body sizes look proportional to me?
Yes. They all do.
They all do.
Mhm.
Is there anything in the other two? I'm going to investigate those.
Okay.
A 13 for one, and then a 12 for the other. Boy, I'm rolling big time tonight, guys.
You are. The
Be right back,
left
real
one.
fast.
What?
Then I'll be right back real quick.
Okay. The one by Theoden there.
Mm-hmm.
As you kind of move the lid over a little more so that you can take and get a good look inside, you see what looks like scrawl on the underside of the lid.
Oh. What does it say?
It says, "My name is Grim, and I return again."
I assume every one of them probably say that.
No, just the two.
Gotcha.
And you see hash marks.
How many hash marks?
Do you take the time to count them?
I guess, yeah. While everybody else is doing their thing.
4,322.
Well, that's particular. Peculiar,
And
some
on
might
the
say.
and on the right one, you see written, it says, "My name is Grim, and I return." And underneath that, in much smaller script, still carved in, but smaller script, says, "The time of my return is almost here." 200 more years.
Starting to feel like I'm the yin to some evil yang up in this bitch.
Bold of you to assume you're not the Yang.
Oh, you're 100% correct. I'm also assuming that. I'm not saying I'm on the good side of history here, sir. Well, you all might unknowingly be traveling with the big bad. That's all I'm saying. But to be fair, the big bad also doesn't know he's the big bad if that is the case.
So while he's counting, do I see anything over this way?
I'm back.
No, sir. Over there, what you find is you find a lot of lavatories.
Oh boy, I do not search them.
Okay.
You always have to check the upper side, dude. There could be something in the tank, man.
Hey,
Where I'd hide my weed.
I hope this is a high roleplay party, so I'm trying not to metagame. There's not supposed to be loot in toilets. So, what about this part?
That way you come to a door.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll try the door. I see if Theoden's right nearby if something scary comes up.
Okay.
What is this way from me?
I think that's I don't think that's a door. When Theoden asked earlier, Dig said that that room didn't have any exits.
Oh, okay.
There's no door there.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have said that when you walked in.
No, you're good, brother. You're keeping track of like 6 people right now, all doing different shit. You're good. I guess I'm gonna walk back out of this room and just kind of follow our weirdly quiet monk.
Hey, where are you going, Kale?
I guess I push forward even more boldly now that Grim's with me.
Okay. You can go north or south here.
So north is a stairwell, right?
Well, you see a set of stairs. You're not sure they go down.
Okay. Well, even a monk has heard the most basic of rules that you don't split the party and you do one floor at a time. So down I go, south I go. I mean.
Okay.
Continue.
What are you doing there, D? Lavatories are to your north.
Just following around, yeah.
Lavatory,
right.
you're to your north. I gotta take a piss. Thanks for pointing that out.
Does the dog hint at any of these rooms anywhere or anything
Okay.
as we go along? Okay.
Well, he smells the bits.
Do what? Okay.
He smells the lavatory.
Okay.
I was saying that's not talked
Have it
about
come
enough
up
in
with
D&D because none of us have took a piss one time. Is all I'm saying.
I think that is enough talking about it in D&D.
Now, the same stuff appeared in this hallway over and over, like the same. The
Hieroglyphic.
same hieroglyphic thing with the dragon. Its flavor and the
Yes.
yeah. Now I'm gonna get more particular. Have any of them looked slightly different than every other one?
Nope.
Okay. Well, looks like I'm gonna keep on following Kale.
Okay. You guys, what are you doing now?
I guess we're going into whatever lay this way.
Okay.
If there's anything over there.
Yep. There would be.
Oh, this looks like a boss room. I'm not saying it is. It just looks like one.
Now roll for initiation.
Yes.
I guess I played a little bit too much D&D in my time.
All right, here's where I have to roll for mind control to make sure I'm not taking over and try to kill the party.
Yeah.
Followed by an awkward silence that doesn't make me feel any better. Awkward silence maintained.
The only thing that makes awkward silences more awkward is talking about them.
It is awkward. You are correct.
Kale, as you're open that door and you look out, you see what you would assume are monks or acolytes of some kind with staffs of black and green pointing at a sarcophagus where the star is there.
Okay. Now, when you say monks, do they look like monks of my order or like traditional D&D monks?
No. They look like 7-foot tall monks
Okay.
in robes.
So if I walk through the door and say the word "stay your weapon," do they react to me?
No, but you hear a voice say, "He is risen! Destroy him!"
Ah, now we're getting
Oh, it's
somewhere.
like that. Okay.
One round.
Okay, quick question.
Just leave it on the ground for him.
Can I scream out, "Your help is needed," and expect dragons to answer my call?
Hold on.
Okay.
I think if I've played enough with Dig, it goes, I don't know, can you?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's exactly what he would say.
You get a point for that because I will give you that. Okay, so can you?
I'm gonna say it and see what happens, and we'll go from there.
How do you say it?
I'm gonna be like, "Your help is needed, my brethren."
Okay.
If before combat starts, I'm gonna cast Twilight Sanctuary.
Fine. Okay. Everybody roll an ish, please.
Yeah, Kale got a 12.
19.
I got an 11. Don't feel bad.
I got 14.
And then everybody gets 11 temp hit points.
What'd you say, Bob?
Got a 14.
And Noah, you got what?
19.
Okay. Okay. I need.
It appears, fellows, that we have shaken the hornet's nest.
I just opened a door.
Okay. Since Kale was the first one through the door,
Okay, you want Kale? Okay, so
Hope you have a backup character.
gotta ask, are these do they look hostile?
yes.
Okay, because just hearing a voice say something doesn't necessarily mean. All right. Well, in that case, it's well, I also need to know sort of a scale. Can I assume that a player icon is about a 5 foot square,
Yes.
which puts me about 10 feet away from them? If that's the case, then I want to back up as far as I can get while still having a line of sight because I'm a ranged character. And I'm gonna walk orbit around my head till it picks up some momentum and then fling it at the nearest one. Oh, they rolled off of a 19 onto a 3. That's a 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Okay. And then I'm going to try and thrust him away with my bonus action. Give me... okay, I need a strength saving throw DC 13. If it fails, it moves 5 feet away. No damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay, well, that was all completely out of order, but that's all right. Bob, what are you doing?
Well, I believe at this point, I'm just gonna step up to where I'm about 10 foot away, like Kyle, and I'm gonna go for the old fucking slap a bit, without question here. We're gonna hit with a little green flame blade, so let's see if I can hit here. Ooh, a 13 does not hit.
Nope.
Is that spell just on attacks? How's that worded? It's just nope. Casting time of 1 action. Yeah, that would be the whole roll. So there's that. I'm gonna do a little bit of ye old. What is this? Let's go. I'm gonna use my form of dread.
Okay.
So you guys see me grow in size by a little bit, and you see me turn into a very skeletal, kind of like halfway dead version of myself that's just simply larger.
All right. Does he look more like the images we've seen of the releaser when he's in that form?
Good question. I like it.
Because last session I hadn't seen anything, but this session I've seen a statue and a painting from behind of someone.
Mm-hmm. And Noah, you're up.
I don't know if he answered you or not right there.
I didn't get an answer there. Dig, does he look more or look
Yes,
more
I did
like?
give him an answer.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay. I don't know what the answer was.
And the answer was yes.
All right, I'm gonna kind of step up here, and I'm gonna double check just to make sure.
So do I look more like the bad guy or the good guy?
I need to be
The releaser is
Okay.
the guy I'm referring to is not the dragon, the enslaver.
Oh,
So I don't know if it's the guy
I'm
or
not
the
the enslaver.
You don't look like the enslaver. You look like the other guy.
So can I?
Well, that's
Speak for yourself. It looks like you're a slaver to me.
As far as we can tell, it's just those death acolytes that are there, right?
As far as you can tell.
I'm gonna squeeze into the room here.
Okay. From your now vantage point, at the end of the little peninsula there, you see
Oh, that's fucking great.
that.
They're just gonna hear me shout, "Dragon! Black dragon!"
Dragon, that is so very cool. I am very one with this. I mean, that's scary.
I'm gonna cast because YOLO at this point. I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians,
Okay.
and all those death acolytes, and the Spirit Guardians. I'm just making it so that it doesn't affect us negatively, but all the death acolytes need to make a 19 Wisdom saving throw, or they take 3d8 damage.
What are you doing now? For a dog.
Yep, yeah, all of them. Dragon won't get hit with it, but all the death acolytes will.
Okay. And if they fail, what?
They take half as much. So do you want me to roll the damage?
Yes, please.
Quick correction. I think you misspoke there. If they fail the save, they take the full damage.
Oh yeah, sorry. If they fail the save, they take full damage. If they succeed the save, they take half damage.
Okay. So, what is full damage?
Full damage is 13 apiece.
13 apiece at that. Wow. You are sweeping with a big broom today, my friend.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Not exactly what I was expecting, but I think I have bigger worries to worry about anyway.
Man, whoever came up with the style of the different dragons had some pretty cool ideas. The ancient black dragon's face looks like a skull, and that's just neat.
Oh yeah.
The choice to not give it a nose was a cool one. And then the shriveled up lips away from the teeth like a corpse.
You will not bring him back.
Trying to figure out if that was the dragon talking to us or if that was Dig talking to us.
That was the dragon.
Oh.
Who is him?
Yeah, who's him?
I'm pretty sure it's Grim.
That's why I'm asking.
Hey, is he talking about you, Grim? Is it too late? Did we already bring you back?
And I'll walk out and be like, what the hell?
What's that?
Let's just see his fucking reaction to me.
As you watch Theoden and Grim just get absolutely roasted.
Fucking pummeled.
I mean, realistically, we can retreat back into the hall and we'd be fine because, you know, the dragon had to break through everything to get to us, but...
No retreat, no
Dragon.
surrender.
Like,
I'm
Fucking-
pretty sure dragon breath.
there's not a single wall in this place that's holding that motherfucker in. That's all I'm saying. At this point, he's just chilling because he wants to chill. I don't think it's because his fucking little piddly walls are holding him down.
I didn't think we'd be facing an ancient black dragon at level 5, so, you know, there's that too.
Yeah, we just throw caution to the wind, so we fucking throw down.
And this is where the adventure ends. Which, I mean...
No, this is just where all of us get new characters.
I mean, I got
Bullshit, I'm not dying. Let's go.
You know, it would have been particularly funny if he pulled the black dragon out after you cast a spell and the entire group of acolytes just fell over dead on one spell. And he goes, man, motherfuckers, dragon!
Kill that, motherfuckers.
Kill this in one spell.
I have to be honest, I don't think with all of us working together we have a chance at killing this dragon.
I do.
I
Oh,
think
with that negativity, motherfucker. Come
Exactly. Big positive. We got this. Let's go. Whose turn is it?
well, technically it's still mine, but fuck it, you know. Ball
Exactly.
out.
2 tears in a bucket. Leroy.
What can I do with my bonus actions here? Do I got anything useful? Oh, I can actually, I forgot there's a couple spells I can cast as a bonus action. I have to remember that. No, I'm gonna chill, so it's whoever's turn next is whoever's going.
Puppy starts barking.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Hell yeah.
Kneel down and ask him what's going on, even though I know he can't talk to me. What's wrong, boy? What's wrong?
He
Did
hops
Timmy
out
fall down the
from
well?
his fruit. He hops out
He was trapped in the whale.
and runs over to the curtain and pulls it,
Swear to
and
God.
you see 180 dragon kins in full armor and shields walking forward.
We about to throw down, motherfuckers. It's about to get
How
come
many?
into a party up in here.
I gotta say, when Dig dragged the Blake dog through that door, part of me imagined it going, "Yeet, yeet," just running away from the Black Dragon.
I mean,
Your
Odds
little,
just got significantly better.
your little children will not protect you.
oh, that's your army, Grim.
Yeah.
By the way, I just remembered, I found this paper in a drawer. I don't know if it means anything to anybody, but I figure I should show it to you.
You know, before he dies and everything.
Before we die, it might be important information.
What?
He
Yeah,
hands you a piece of. He hands you. Hang on, just a second. He hands you a piece of paper that has 4 letters.
5.
Letters?
DAURG.
RG. And it's in your handwriting.
Sounds like something D would say. What's up, Darg?
I was trying to think of a word, come up with it, and nothing was working.
Yeah, I gotta say, it's not looking great that the whole army is right there in breath attack AoE space.
Yeah. Just roasts.
Would I assume that is short for?
For what? You broke out.
You literally cut off at the most important part.
Broke off.
And
Go
now we'll
off.
never know.
Can you still not hear me? What the hell?
There you go.
Hold on.
Yeah, now we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we heard that.
So
Would I
say that
assume
again?
this is short for a longer name? Would I
Yes.
assume this is short for a longer name?
Yes.
Maybe a massive undead dragon? Would I assume that that's what that's short for?
You could make an educated guess that way. Yes.
Hmm. Well, that's useful information for some reason.
Listen, every paper you find in a desk is not going to be useful when you suddenly come face to face with Black Dragon.
Oh, what in the fuck?
You see 2 of the ones in the front shift into that.
2 of the soldiers turn into ancient brass dragons.
Yes.
Thought we'd clarify that, you know.
So, okay.
You hold no power here, darkness. The light will return. And he will be the spearhead.
What? Why do I feel like we're the evil guys in this whole campaign? You know what I mean?
We're threading a pretty damn tight line right now, brother. If I'm putting shit together right in my head.
Like, I feel at the end of this, we're our own enemies. Like, we're the ones that's killing everybody. Didn't we start this shit to save a fucking priestess? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, we can still save her. I just don't know what's going to happen on the way.
I seem to remember in the setup for the campaign of what I was getting into, hearing that you guys did something stupid and had all the guards called on you. Are you sure you're the good guys?
That's par for the course, though. That it seems to happen a lot.
Maybe it wouldn't if you were good guys.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, but wouldn't we?
I mean, I'm a cleric of Saloon here, and I'm like, they raided my freaking temple that's was infested with illithids, and then
Yeah, we did do that.
like, oh my god.
and I bought a car, but I bought us a boat. Bought a boat with stolen money.
The dragon says, the black dragon says, I will look for you on the field, and vanishes.
Pussy, don't run. Did all three leave, or just the one?
The other two shift back down into just dragons, into just soldiers.
No, don't run. Don't run. Pussy, don't run. That's what I thought. Come here, doggy.
I gotta say, if it came back, squished you, and then left again, that'd be the funniest shit.
You just hear the dragon rah, just grab fucking Biscuit and fly off into the distance. Dogs hanging onto the dragon's tail. All right, well, you know, there goes the fucking dragon, I guess.
But the soldiers are still in here, right?
Yep. And
So is the dragon I'll fly away the dragon that I'm looking for?
No.
Is he's not the one we have to? Okay, I got you. So in the last little bit, just in case you guys have any questions of what just happened, the name wrote on that paper is short for a dragon called Dorngothus, I think is how you would say it. Dorngotho?
Something like that.
Big D.
Yeah.
And we don't
This
mean that.
dude is a Dragolich Archmage. One of the most powerful beings in the Fey Run.
And who is he trying to usurp?
That I don't have the answer for.
Sure you do.
Well, you know shit.
Unless that would be me.
Nope. Because if you if you look him up like I'm sure you did,
I very much did.
you will find that he is an underling of Orcus. And is trying to usurp his kingdom.
Okay, so Orcus is an evil god?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a drink
He
witch.
is the god of the undead.
Okay,
And
and there's
rules
a
the seventh plane of hell. Okay, I've been talking.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Dude, this is so fucking great. That's a great storyline. I mean, I still don't really know my background at all, other than the fact I'm tasked with killing this creature. But I have no idea what drives me. Probably could figure it out, but
Well, you're getting closer, Bob.
yeah. Absolutely. God, such a great story, dude.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
You're really awesome at this. Don't let anybody tell you different.
That's what.
Well, thank you.
That's what, 60 years of D&D experience will do.
Hey, fuck off,
Sure.
you, alright? 60 years, my ass. Alright?
And it's only 54, okay?
That's right.
Dude had 6 years in the nutsack where he was writing D&D rulebook.
Yeah. And you can't get an internet connection in there, and I'm just telling you, man, fucking sucks, okay? Okay, so what do you guys want to do now?
DM says, hey, do you have any heroic inspiration? Oh, yeah, I do. Not anymore.
Is there anything in this room or the little code?
I guess we're going to go to where the dragon was before he flew off.
I mean, there's eight dead bodies in here. Does that
in here?
count for nothing?
I'm looting. What's in here, buddy?
8 dead acolytes.
Yep.
I'm gonna.
What they got? What's the value for my pockets?
He's like 4 silver. You're welcome.
You find a chest. Do you want to open it?
It's 6 chests.
Shit, no, right?
Got a weirdly square slot in it, like the one set in your head.
No.
Trap door opens, mouth come out.
Chest above the waist and below the neck.
Each of them has 20 silver and 10 copper.
How many is there? We split that.
8.
How many of us is it?
4 of us here, technically.
So 2 each.
Yeah, we.
My man, you can take all of it because last time you got a bunch of gold, you split it up amongst us anyway, letting us buy shit.
Yeah. Oh, you should take it all, man.
All right. What was it again?
You're the least stingy rich person to have with us, so just get what you want, brother.
Do they have any magical items on them besides the?
Hey.
Okay.
The staves are all channeling rods.
Fair
What you
enough.
said? Silver and what else? I'm sorry.
Copper.
20
20 silver,
silver.
20 copper.
So 160.
They're not wearing any rings or amulets, are they?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all I'm done then. I'm good.
What are their rods again? You said?
They're just rod. They're rods for channeling faith.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Nothing
they're
special. Okay.
Yeah, they're nothing special.
They're mini MacGuffins.
Well, I came for what I wanted for.
I'm
I
just
get a
saying.
smash on the skull, so I got paid.
My faith is special. I'm just saying.
Okay,
And I got some
Grim.
rods.
as you get out there to where the dragon was sitting, you see what looks like a portal there.
Well, boys, how lucky we feeling?
Yeah, let's go through it.
Stand in it then, boys. Feel like this is how we wake up in the 9900th realm of hell, but
You know what? It's
Yeah.
whatever at this point.
You guys, we just learned that the Black Dragon probably serves a Dracolich that's trying to take over Hell. There's a portal in front of you, and you want to go through the portal.
Yeah, you're correct.
Of course.
we're not smart
like,
adventurers.
Why wouldn't we? It's a portal.
You just watch the group you're with. One of us jumped in a hole without thinking about it. The other one stuck his head into a jewel that got stuck. Or
Twice.
stuck his head into a hole that got stuck twice. And you're asking if this is a smart decision?
Of course
I
not.
think we've kind of covered how dumb we are.
Is that gonna change? Not at all.
By speaking aloud the question, it's giving you an opportunity to reconsider.
Oh, you know we're too
Reconsider, it
dumb to
only took a second.
reconsider.
No, yeah, that's not happening. Once decision's been made, it's full sin.
He's just thinking, what in the fuck did I get myself into joining this group?
Actually,
He's like, I was a slave?
maybe I
I don't
should
feel like this has started out my way.
No offense to D. Maybe I should have rolled like a brain dead barbarian or something.
It's so much fun.
No, he's not the voice trait. You know the Stokowski in The Longest Yard, the Adam Sandler remake?
Yeah.
I like little Michael.
He broke through my nose.
Yeah.
He
Oh, you
did
look
it on
better now.
purpose.
Nicer, more distinguished, kind of like a young Michael Jackson. I love little Michael. So this is where you guys wind up.
Oh, not there yet. Hold on. Still paused. There we go.
Oh, we literally just went deeper in the hole. What do we see around us?
I'm guessing water and 2 corpses.
Would be correct, sir.
I don't.
I've been here already.
Okay, I don't see us.
We're up higher, brother. You got to scroll up into the second part of the map that's open. Zoom out.
Oh,
Look back in.
is there a space? Okay.
Poor
We're
Theric.
right here by David Miller.
Oh, we popped out into a town. Or are we
I
in the
actually
water?
don't think we're out of this yet.
Are we in
I
the
guess
water?
I'm just gonna scroll out up here cautiously as to look for tripwires. As Kale decides he's gonna go look somewhere else.
I'm not going far. But I like that this has dry land to stand on while I look.
That it is.
All right. Oh, okay. I see. We came out at this.
Can I get investigation checks, folks?
$14.
That's a cool 19 for me.
Okay, we got 22.
Okay. What'd you get, Noah?
14.
Okay.
What'd you say to roll again?
Investigation.
I got a 16.
Okay. As you guys are looking along the walls, you see various pictogram pictures of. Oh, excuse me again. I don't know what's causing so much gas tonight. You notice that the pictograms show what looks like a woman with a spear. Attacking knights.
Do these knights look like our guardian saviors from the last room?
Nay.
Does this lady bearing or packing this spear have an uncanny resemblance to a lady that I hang out with in the graveyard?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Does she look like Grace Jones?
No, she has hair.
Is this the Jolene that Dolly Parton sung about?
Could be.
Today's no.
I don't know if I want to fuck with guards right now. I'm kind of not my circus, not my monkey kind of feeling. Be real with you.
All right, I'm gonna roll on through this little room a little bit here, see where it takes me.
I'm going with Grim.
Sure. Do, 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 do.
Oh.
All good.
I'm not
Shit,
bold enough to be separated, so I'll follow.
I'm gonna send that dog this way.
these little notches rooms or?
Nope, they're just openings for pillars.
Okay.
Do we go this way?
Okay, Grim, as you get no, get rid of that stupid thing. As you come into this room, along that wall, you see the woman is attacking more knights, and you see a large knight standing against her.
How far can
Step
we
further into the room.
Yeah, how far can we see here?
Feel like we're getting ready to figure out something about this lady. Surprise! Second dragon we fought tonight.
Well, we didn't really fight the last one.
Well, no, we didn't.
He kind of got scared and ran away.
Well, boys, I hope I can do the same thing for us if we get another top spot.
As you make your way around the wall here, you see that the large knight that is standing against her looks suspiciously like you.
Oh, of course he does. Of course he does.
Let me see.
Oh. Is there anything in this room outside of said pictures or pictographs?
Yes, on the back wall where those two little dots are,
Yes.
you see a picture of what looks like a joining of her and the knight.
Huh.
With a priest in front.
You kicked her ass so bad she fell for you?
I'm apparently married to this person.
You were. Till death do you part, remember?
Brother, death is a weird thing for me. I assume death is probably a weird thing for her, too. I don't know if you can call it death if you don't stay dead. I'm going to take this picture out of the frame.
Can't take it off the wall.
I can't take it off the wall.
Nope.
Oh, okay. This is so freaking awesome. So, I'm going to go ahead and say this out loud. Say it then. You're the only other person that would know by looking. I assume you'll probably look at it once I do. The priest in that picture looks suspiciously like somebody you would know. That's not me.
Nice of him to put that in there. Just saying.
I'll be honest, brother. I'm kind of drawing a blank right now. I've had a long day and my brain is not fully functioning. You have to give me a little more.
He would be a graveyard keeper.
Oh shit, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What a tangled way of it.
Not
Oh,
married.
Amazing how. Do what?
I'm. So you got married by a gravedigger?
You could say that.
kind of, yeah.
I'm picturing a wedding being officiated by Dompe from the graveyard in Legend of Zelda 64.
Oh my god, bro. I haven't seen that in forever. Oh man.
What a tangled web we're weaving, boys. Well, I'm going to have to write that in the notes and ask Dave about how that one went. Next time we see him. So cool. I reckon I'll venture a little further into the
Dompe.
hole.
God, I haven't seen him in forever, man. It's been a while since I've played that game. Yeah, I mean, you're not really probably that far off. I mean,
It's a button priest to have on the wall. Let's immortalize this beautiful moment between two people forever and the ugliest man you've ever seen between them.
I guess. There we go. There we go. I stuck it in there for general chat. I'm gonna pull it over so the stream can see here. Dompe.
Trying to get a picture of.
What's in these rooms that I'm seeing, Dig?
Nothing. This is a corridor. And this is also a corridor.
I feel like there's a sarcophagus in here that's just waiting for me to find it and give me an absolute raking about how I haven't been home in 17 centuries.
You guys already walked by that sarcophagus.
When? Damn it.
Nice. He looks like an ogre.
I mean, he honestly looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame from being real.
Even uglier.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have hair. Such a good game, though.
You guys hear that? Is that annoying?
No. Can't really hear it. Okay, so Kale, what are you doing exactly?
Following and looking around. I think I'll check out this room since no one's in this room.
Okay, it's looks like a worship room, a place where acolytes would be, kneeling, saying their prayers, and
Okay.
I'm gonna head up to this middle room here and look around too.
you are okay. So, all right, that one takes a little more explanation. So, as you walk into this room, you see that along the walls, all the way to this far door over here, the walls are filled with weapons. But they're all pole arms.
Okay. Is there anything else besides the pole arms in this long, gigantic room?
No.
Cool. I'm gonna keep going up then a little bit. See if I
Okay.
can
I'm
see
gonna
more.
follow.
I have an itching feeling that we're getting close to something. So
The end of the map.
are we? Oh shit, we really are. Yeah.
Okay.
Had to happen eventually.
I mean, we spent 2.5 hours in one fucking square of this place. Is there anything out of the ordinary in any of these places we're trotting through other than weapons?
Nope. This room here that you guys are at right now, the one to the right,
Mm-hmm.
is all armor.
Ooh. What kinds of armor?
Yeah.
Full plate armor.
Oh. Is there any magical full plate in here that I can tell?
Are you going to
Oh yeah, I'm
cast
100%.
a spell to figure out?
Sure. Yeah, what spell do I need? I mean,
Oh, here comes the demon plate where you're cursed and you have to spill blood, and it's gonna be fucking awesome.
I imagine detect magic would be pretty useful if you know it.
I don't think I have detect magic. No, I do. I do.
A cleric?
Yeah, I do. I
Should.
I
do.
was gonna say, what kind of cleric doesn't have that?
Even better, it's a ritual if I remember right.
No, it can be cast as a ritual.
Oh, right. Point is, if he's willing to take the time, he can save a spell slot. That's all I was saying.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's correct.
I'm gonna definitely cast detect magic.
Okay. Are you going to cast the spell or are you going to ritual it? It is important. That's why I'm asking.
I'm gonna take my time and ritual it.
Okay, very good.
The room glows as if a nuclear bomb had went off. Everything's magical.
Yes.
That's what I figured.
So is like all of it magical?
Yes.
Am I able to? I feel like I'm a kid in a candy store right now because I can wear a full plate. What? Can I tell what the pieces are? It's like I can tell they're magical, but
No, that would require identify.
do I have identify?
You know what would be hilarious right now? Is if they're all magical because they're all illusions.
Yeah, that would be incredibly. I'm just gonna grab one of them that looks the most magical to me.
Hold on, before you do that, are there any insignias on any of this armor?
Yeah, that's a good point.
They all have insignias on them.
What do the insignias look like?
The insignias are two horns and a spear between them.
Okay, now. Just gonna take a walk on wild side here. I believe that might be a representation of the person we're trying to kill, but you can take your chances.
Noah, if you're going to pull that armor down, I need a D100, please.
So I don't know about that, Grim.
Ooh.
The releaser had two horns, and the releaser, assuming the releaser is you, married the spear lady. So that could be your symbol.
You're right. Go for it. Can't be bad.
Fuck it. It doesn't matter at this point. We're gonna find out one way or the other, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it down. I'll roll the D100. Fuck it. We're gonna take a walk on the wild side. Can I cast a spell to improve my odds of whatever is happening?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna look for a spell real quick because
Okay.
I want to try to make this the best possible chance that I have.
Okay. Kale, you notice the room that you are standing next to? Everything in that room are look like stats.
What's that last word?
Stads.
Stag, like-
STADES. Like your monk staff.
Oh, okay. Staves.
I know that.
And that's the room to the west of me?
Immediately to your left.
Okay, that's in Fog of War.
Really quick question. Is there a suit of armor in this room that looks like it was built for me?
No.
Okay, sweet.
All right,
So what
so
are
I
you
will.
doing, Jake?
I'll look around.
Checking the room that I'm in now.
Okay.
Everybody left us. Me
You
and Dog
see
get searching around.
you see two thrones at the far end there.
Are they comfy chairs?
Yes.
I'm gonna sit in one, and Dog's gonna sit in the other.
Left or right.
I'm sitting in the one I'm in. I guess left.
Okay. As
Mhm.
Puppy kinda sits down in his, the basically your throne turns into a recliner.
Ooh,
And a TV comes out of
like
the
this. How heavy is this throne?
Probably 65 pounds.
The question is not how heavy is the throne, it's how trapped are you in it.
Wasn't thinking that far ahead. I was just trying to steal the chair. Am I trapped in the chair? Or is it just a comfy chair?
Well, it is a comfy chair, but you're also trapped in it.
Oh, nice. I guess I'm going to struggle to try and break free.
Oh, wisdom's not your friend.
Mm-mm. Is that what it is? Try and break free?
You need a wisdom and a strength check. So,
All right. Ooh.
that ain't gonna do it. Keep going.
Oh, wait. Hold on. We're going to burn a lucky thing.
Oh, okay.
Yes, okay.
I was gonna ask you if you were gonna do that or not.
Yeah. Where's that at?
Now, are
Boom,
these
there it
checks or saves? Because he might have bonuses if they're saves.
Ooh, that is right. Because for saves, I got a +2. So that does change it.
I will let you re-roll it then.
It still didn't help. So I'm still burning the point. Oh,
Okay.
God, that didn't help either.
Holy smokes. You're going down by 3 every time you roll. Holy smokes, Steve. That is not good.
Maybe the next time it'll reverse it. Since it's going
Well,
down, it can't go
maybe.
no more.
That's true enough.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm gonna cast Bless on myself, and I can do 3 targets. So I'm gonna do it for, so me, Grim, and a Kale, since he's the closest.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's 100% true. I'm in danger.
Yes, you are. Go ahead.
Oh, honey, the bless magic you just cast ain't gonna work on this.
I don't know. I'm just throwing whatever I can. That's the only thing I could find that made any sense. All right, here we go. 24.
And that's a D100?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. So you take and you pull the this particular set of armor off the wall,
Okay.
and as you're looking at it, the armors on the wall, they were shiny because of the magic. Okay, but they were dusty and dirty and everything. And as you're sitting there holding it, it shines to a perfect finish.
Okay.
There's not a speck of dust on it anywhere.
All right. Okay. I like where this is going.
Now the only thing to do is suit up, my child.
And do I know what kind of armor this is, or do I need to put it on before I find out?
You need to put it on before you find out.
Fuck it. Fuck it. YOLO. I'm putting it on.
Okay,
Yeah.
You try and put it on and you can't.
Is it too big or too small or?
Nope. It just as you take in, because I'm assuming you would go for the breastplate first, correct?
Yeah, it's a full plate, so I would just. Yeah.
As you try and put the breastplate on, it repels off of your body.
Does it help if I put the breastplate on him?
Are you going to?
Absolutely.
Roll a D100, please.
Oh,
Can bless affect that?
65.
Okay, I like those odds.
Okay. Grim puts it on the breastplate on you and says, and you hear in your voice, in your head, do you accept commission with the army of the Redeemer?
Absolutely. I don't care. I'm committed at this point. Okay, I have to go through with it.
Okay. Dave. And wow, this is gonna suck so badly. Okay, so when Bob presses it against you, and after you say yes, the plate fastens itself on you. By the way, the armor, your other armor, disintegrates underneath of it.
Okay. We're committed. I'm just deleting it now.
Oh.
I think we went from 140 or whatever it was soldiers to 141.
And the other pieces seem to just attach themselves. Kind of like the Mark 31 armor for
From
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Okay. All right. So
Oh.
what cursed armor did I put on?
Oh, you didn't put it on.
Okay,
It was
what was
gifted to you.
what was gifted to me then and placed upon my person?
I'm not done with my explanation yet.
Okay.
The Redeemer put it upon you, sir. It can't be that bad.
Yeah.
She starts crying.
That laugh is the greatest thing ever. Yeah, okay, yeah.
All right. Well, let's go.
Okay, after everything is put on you, including the helmet, Bob, you see him start getting taller.
Oh shit.
Ah,
I got my
I
6
think
inches.
we have a doppelganger.
He's got a ways to go.
He grows to 7'3".
Oh,
Gee-
yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
That's
And
what, double your-
and his skin turns black.
Oh,
Did I turn into a fucking storm giant?
And his eyes turn yellow. His beard shrivels up and falls off.
No, not my beard.
And as you're looking at him,
mm-hmm.
you see wings appear on his back.
Oh, you have joined the Draconic Army, my friend. The real question is, what are the downsides?
He lost his beard, didn't you hear?
Yeah, that's a pretty big
Oh.
downside.
That's a slight inconvenience for whatever's coming next.
Well, because you're now part of the Draconic Army, you have lost all sense of being, and you're gonna have to roll a new character.
No. It's
Yes.
worst case scenario, you're just like my lifeless thrall. Like, I'll just throw you into combat.
No, he's not a lifeless thrall. He still has his brain.
See, you're fine.
Your other form, Noah, if you shift, you're now a deep dragon.
Hell yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
However, you have a -4 to all rolls in sunlight.
Is that in form or out of form?
Either form.
Oh, sir,
The
you're gonna have
answer
to
is
fight
yes.
in the dark.
No,
But
no,
you
no,
have
no.
But you have blind sight.
Who gives a shit about blind sight when I get a -4 on every single roll?
It's for you, man. I've got very. Go read your special domain ability again, my friend. You can get rid of sunlight on your personage whenever you want.
I mean, I can just cast darkness around you every time we get into a fight.
Well, that's kind of what I'm saying. His Twilight Garrison,
Yeah.
that gets him out of sunlight. That puts him in a semi-dark area.
So while he's
He's
not here to
and-
represent himself,
Doesn't matter. Dumb cat. Okay, go.
while he's not here to represent himself, can we throw Red into this same fucking pickle?
Oh no, I have something else planned for Red.
Okay, so like you're not gonna let me put my armor on him?
No,
Well, he wouldn't be able to say that.
not right away. Anyway,
By the way, would we have noticed by now that our buddy hasn't shown up?
I would think you would realize Biscuit's not there. Yes.
We-
Can I get
we-
another wisdom and a strength check there, D, please?
We should probably start looking for him, guys.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if the puppy was stuck too.
No.
There's wisdom. Okay, then I'm going to send the puppy out to go
So-
get help because I'm not going nowhere.
Okay.
By the
As soon as one second, Noah. As soon as Puppy comes off of the throne,
Mm-hmm.
you are released.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
What weird, kinky things were you up to in the last life?
Can I pick these chairs up off the floor? Like, can they be moved?
One at a time, yes.
Can they fit
Gotta
into a
come out
bag
with-
of holding?
Strapped to his back.
I would say so because a bag of holding
500 pounds.
the opening will grow to whatever size is needed, right?
It's a
Alright.
4 foot by 4 foot cube.
Okay, so maybe not exactly 4 by
I'm gonna
4.
spend about 20 minutes struggling to try to get him in.
Okay. Give me a strength and a dex check. Okay, Noah, what?
So what is the actual stats of this armor?
The actual stats of that armor?
Yeah, because, you know.
Ooh,
And yep,
19.
you get it into your bag. I don't know how you did it, but you did do it.
I was wrong. It's actually a volume of 64 cubic feet. So, like, that's pretty fucking big.
Yeah. You are effectively, Noah, wearing +5 full dragon scale.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Enchanted with glamour so that it never gets dirty. And silence. Nobody will ever hear you coming.
Sweet.
Hell yeah, dude. You're like a fucking thief in the night.
Does that
And
mean
even if they do see you, they'll never hit your ass.
does that mean he can't talk?
No, that means he doesn't make noise.
It means that the normal creaking and what have you of the armor does not, nobody can hear that. It's the equivalent of a thief wearing leather armor.
Sure.
They're effectively silenced.
Yeah,
Although for so many years I paid money to get my armor silenced because I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And you have +10 against all breath weapons.
All breath weapons.
All breath weapons.
Like +10, like if I have to roll to like take half damage from breath weapons, I get a +10 to that roll.
Correct.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify that.
If you don't outright take no damage from it anyway.
Okay.
Because your armor will shift. That's the other thing. This armor will shift to combat whatever dragon is against it. So if you're going against a black dragon, your armor will shift so that the acid does no damage to you.
And is it only against dragons themselves that I get that resistance?
Dragonkin. Dragon and dragonkin.
Does he feel compelled to do things if I say it?
I don't know. Order him and see what happens.
Oh. What is the most trivial task I could order him to do?
Number 2, I order you to take a number 1.
I'm going to go with go over there and pick up a staff or pole arm.
So,
Can I get a wisdom check, please?
Natural 20.
Okay. you don't feel that you need a staff right now, but you feel like, yeah, it wouldn't be a bad thing to go grab a staff. But you're like, nah, I don't need a staff right now.
Super.
So, Dig, that was dragon scale mail. Would that be correct?
Yes.
So I looked on the inventory D&D Beyond there, Noah. That the stuff is listed. It's only a +1, so you have to modify it if you use the pre-built. They have one for each color. You can just grab one and make note that it's all colors, basically.
Yep.
so that if you just want the basic number, a +5 dragon scale male, it's going to be AC 18. Unless of course,
Well,
DM
that's
corrects me on that.
well, that's why I was asking, because he said it was full plate. So
Full plate.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
full plate gives you a
Yeah,
boost. A
'cause-
boost.
because full plate's definitely different as far as like,
Full plate starts at 18.
yeah,
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. So now what are you doing?
You'll have to send me a stat sheet for the other form.
I am
As you
not.
change into that form, I'm gonna go, whoa, buddy, that's a big
You can
difference.
take-
Probably
You
wouldn't
can
show
take
that
and
in
look it
town.
up yourself. You look up everything else. You can look up a deep dragon. Okay.
Well, I was just like, I didn't know if you wanted me to use the exact stats, so like I can do that.
Yes,
That's fine.
You're gonna use an adult dragon stat.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I will.
Jot that down.
Yep. I will just
Jot
have to.
that down.
I'm just gonna keep it up as an actual tab on my.
Yep. Okay. So, what are you guys doing now?
What's over here through this door?
I'm so glad you asked.
Oh boy. I expected another.
I guess I'll
room
start
full
to
of
work my
equipment.
way back up to them, or try to find my way around because I don't know where they're at. Is this a doorway I can go through?
Yes, sir.
All right, go
Yep.
through that way.
I guess just for one last question, I'm assuming that when I turn into a adult deep dragon, that I am effectively the same size.
Correct.
Okay.
You see an opening here, but the opening goes up, not out.
Okay, so vertical, not north.
Correct.
Is there anything cool down these hallways?
I don't know. As you get to where you're at right now,
Yeah.
you see along the walls, you see the commander and his lady fighting knights. Then you see them fighting undead. Then you see them fighting demons. Then you see them fighting angels. Until you get to the back wall here.
Right here.
Yep. And at the back wall, you see that they had a child.
Huh.
And that child's name? Albert Einstein. All right, good session, y'all.
So,
You got 13 more minutes.
is this something that I've? Well, I mean, I know I've seen it before, but is this something I've seen recently? Like, is it the picture of this child?
No,
Do I know if he lived or died?
I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking at the walls.
Absolutely. At this point, what's this way?
And as you
Ominous hallway,
look
yeah.
along the walls, you see the child getting older. Bigger, stronger, and then you see When you get here, you see a huge black dragon kill the child.
These motherfuckers.
And along the bottom wall here,
Yeah.
the little indentation, you see a small shrine.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a single candle burning in it.
Well, it's went my way every other time. I want to touch the shrine.
Okay. You touch the shrine, and you get a massive headache as you remember a child and you're playing with the child. And you remember your wife.
What was her name?
You don't know. Her name's never said.
What was the child's name? Do I ever say it while I'm playing with him?
I'll give you a chance. High or low, sir?
Low.
The name is never said.
Fuck. Okay.
I'm just picturing God of
Hopefully-
War. Come here, boy.
Hopefully Dave comes in clutch here.
Theoden, just so you know, that opening there is up, not out.
All right, I'm gonna come back out here. Do I notice anything else in the room besides of the front or the burning candle thing? Damn it! What was it called? Try.
The shrine. Just that there is a single image of the wife
Mm-hmm.
holding a spear and raging on fire.
Oh wow! I tell you what, Grim really needs to keep his dick out of things. What's this way? Whoa, we got a little room.
In this room, you see. It looks like a training room.
Oh.
There's like a little combat dummy in it, and there's a bow target in there, but it looks like it was set up for a child.
My child's playroom. All right, I reckon I'm gonna go back this way and grab Kel, and then we'll probably head back toward here.
Okay.
And say the word tight. We might want to look for Biscuit before we continue through here, because by now he's been gone for a while.
Sorry about that. I had to step away for a second.
It's okay. As I said, that opening you're standing in is actually up, not out.
Oh, okay. So
Vertical.
it doesn't go anywhere.
No, it goes up.
Oh,
If you
it
could
just
fly.
goes. Oh, I can fly. I can turn into a dragon.
You're welcome, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh, did I miss a room right here? Is this also a room?
Well,
Oh.
kind of.
I want to check that out too.
Okay, you come into the room that shows the dragon killing the sun. And you also notice a demon fighting the dragon, and the commander and the wife are fighting for the demon.
Well, that just went dark.
Vengeance at all costs.
Yeah, apparently. No stone left unturned. Just a lot of questions that have no answer. What's back here in this place?
What are you doing, you stupid cat?
I mean,
Back there,
yeah.
you see what looks like a lot of attempts to conceal what was on the wall.
Oh, what's on the wall? Or do I need to clean off the attempts to conceal it?
Yeah, you need to clean it up.
All right, let me clean it off.
How?
I'm going to go with brush it off. Guess.
You have cantrips.
Yeah,
I
do you
do
have
have
prestidigitation?
No, I have Steel Touch, Eldritch Blast, and Green Flame Blade. An Eldritch Blast?
I don't think you want to put a hole in the wall.
Yeah, I was going to say, probably not straight to violence, I don't guess. Hey, our boy the cleric has prestidigitation, correct?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what I got anymore.
Every gets some utilities. Prestidigitation's arcane, though. A cleric's not going to have it.
I got you.
What are you trying to do?
I'm going to come out here and ask you if you have any way to clean picture frames or pictures on the wall.
To clean pictures on the wall?
Yeah.
Mending, maybe?
Here, give me a minute.
Wouldn't that restore it back to its original state?
It would repair. They're just dirtied up, right, Dig?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna take like a shirt or something out of my backpack and tear it into rags, and then just picture. I'm gonna pull like the Mickey Mouse in the castle where there's like magic things cleaning the walls all over with my telekinesis. Like we got a broom over here, we got over there, we've got a hand scrubbing out the wall. Maybe there's a bucket of water over in the corner. I'm just gonna go to town on it. Have a couple of unseen spirits help me out, reflavored as telekinesis.
What do we see?
I need you to roll a d4.
A D4. A 2.
We both rolled a 2.
Okay, directly above you, see that flat wall right there?
Yeah.
As he cleans it off, you see the wife wearing like a heavy cloak, handing a child to someone.
Oh.
The rest of the walls are empty.
Oh wow! All right, there's one more room. Go here. What's in this room? Toilet.
As you look at the walls in this room, you see what looks like there's a single torch on the wall by the door,
Uh-huh.
and the floor looks like the room you guys teleported out of.
There's no teleporter in this room, is there?
That you see.
Can I investigate to see if there's a way to teleport around?
Sure.
Let's see.
So while he's doing that, I want to finish
See
cleaning off.
nothing.
If it was important enough for them to hide it, it's worth uncovering.
Yep. There's nothing else on any of the walls.
Oh, okay.
What's on the ceiling? The walls is keyword.
There's nothing on the ceiling either. You haven't found anything.
All right, we better round dig up and run out of this hole.
Found who up?
Sorry, biscuit.
You hear on the wind. Torch.
You say orange?
Torch.
Porch?
What did I say was on the wall?
Portraits.
Oh, portraits.
Torch!
Oh, torch.
Oh, well,
Thought
I'll
he said
grab the
porch.
torch then.
I thought you said porch.
It's on this wall.
Correct. When you pull on it,
Uh-huh.
the torch itself lights, and it seems, and this is your fault, shines kind of a light down onto the far wall, onto a star.
Oh, I'm gonna go look at the star. Got notice anything about the star?
It's
Nope.
starry.
Yes, it is very starry.
I'm gonna touch the star. What's the worst that could happen?
Nothing.
Do I need to break the wall where the star is?
Noah, can I have an investigation check, please?
That is a
Hey,
10.
if you learned in the room, Bob, it's that whenever there's a wall, you just need to Eldritch Blast it.
10.
You know what? I'll cast a little investigation check on it too myself. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
An 18.
The floor is laid out like the room you guys teleported from.
The floor is laid out.
Oh, there ain't no active portal here, though. And arcane check?
Question is, what do we got to do to activate
Yeah.
the portal?
So we
Or
all have to...
maybe go back through the one you came through.
Ooh, that is a good point. Maybe we should go back through the one we came through. I'm assuming we probably can't just get out of this fucking hole back here, can we? All right, to the portal, boys.
All right.
There's Biscuit. Hey,
What's happening?
we should
See
have
somebody
probably
got
grabbed
some new
Kel on the
armor?
way.
Why didn't
Yeah,
everybody
you
get
notice-
armor?
You notice he's almost as tall as you are.
What you been eating, little man?
Who you call a little man? I found out something neat, though. Oh, it's gonna
Yeah.
be fun next game.
You turn black.
Yeah, but they adult deep dragons have a really nice ability. I'm gonna fully utilize. Being 7'3" ain't gonna mean shit. Oh, as I see Dig looking up Deep Dragon. Fuck, what did I give him?
Nope, I know exactly what I gave you. This was part of my original story plan. So it's just taking you guys for fucking ever to get here.
Yeah, for real.
Why does this candle on the wall seem out of position? Let's investigate it for 2 hours.
Pretty much. All right, I'm going back through this portal out here. Is it still open?
Yes.
Sweet. So that takes us back to all the way down there, right?
Maybe.
Right here?
It may just teleport us somewhere else.
Or is
I
it
have
putting us
no-
somewhere else?
That Dig can use to make our sessions go faster. This group opens every damn door and turns around every corner unless there's a portal. Then they ignore the rest of the dungeon and go through the portal.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm saying.
Because if it comes here, there's a sarcophagus right here that I got to get in.
We looked in every corner until there was the portal, and then all of a sudden the rest of the dungeon before the portal didn't matter.
Just wait until the hell I open up right here, boys. This might get real bad.
Well, anything that's gonna get real bad should probably wait until it's not after midnight.
Yeah, probably. But we could always end it on roll initiative.
That's so blasé.
I just need Dig's permission to open this sarcophagus I'm standing in front of.
Oops, I'm missing somebody. Hang on.
Steel. Or Cal, we left him all the fucking way up here.
Jesus, he's fucking released a spirit bomb up there, though.
I was trying to
How
know
he fucking hauled.
how big it was.
Okay. You guys come back into that room and you see the huge 15-foot sarcophagus that is sitting on the dais.
I'm gonna open it.
You're gonna investigate anything first?
Now, why on God's green earth would I do that? I will. I'll investigate first.
Okay. As you look,
A 17. There you go.
yep. And That is what is written on the top of it, Bob.
Yeah, we're gonna open it. That's really cool, but I'm not grasping anything here.
Okay. The rest of you who are standing there, see that across the top of the sarcophagus.
Grimtooth, Morty, Lily Hydro. Nope, I don't get what you're putting down.
His name is now no longer Grim. He is now Morty.
Oh yeah.
I don't think this is my sarcophagus.
Nope, doesn't matter. You're Morty now.
Yeah, Morty. What's up, Morty?
Okay, Bob. Give me a strength check.
Apple. A 4. I ain't moving shit. Help me, Biscuit.
I'll help you too. 22.
Okay.
Nat 20.
So
Fuck
that's
that
shit.
sarcophagus.
Yep. There you go. Get the right man for the job.
Move, puny human. Wait, you ain't human. What are you? What are you?
Right pair of strength guy.
Goliath.
Move, puny Goliath.
As you slide the sarcophagus off,
Mm-hmm.
you see the body of a child in the sarcophagus. And ladies and gentlemen, that is where we will end for tonight. Please take
You
and,
motherfucker.
take and we hope you enjoyed our adventure and the other assorted things. There's a lot of talking, not a lot of combat tonight, but it's coming. Yeah, for sure. So, any questions, comments, complaints, please feel free to leave them in the comments of this video. And we will see you all next week when you'll hear Biscuit say,
Who hurt Puppy?
have a good night, y'all.
See you later.